To have success, you need haters. Yeah. Because an hater maybe is 3 times better than one fan. Because the hater share your video, comment your video, dislike your video.
Look at the video 3 times.
Yeah, exactly. And then dislike is not a bad thing because it's a feedback. And it helps the algorithms.
When people comment negative things to you, you don't get upset. Like if someone says,
not
"Oh,
now.
bro, your glasses look stupid."
In the past, yes, not now. The past it was so terrible. In 2014, I used to don't going out on my own, from my own.
Really?
Yeah, every day. Because I was the only guy that make videos. In 2013, 2014, it was not a common thing to do in Italy. Especially my hometown, in Southeast Italy, different mindset, old mindset. But now, I don't care.
Now you're like...
People who are haters on the internet, I call them thumb gangsters. They just typing shit. Their little punk got a private page. They saying shit about, they don't even know me. So I don't give them no energy. I give haters no energy. Steve ain't this, he think he this. You don't even know me. So I just keep going through. But then I tell you something too, haters motivate me. Because when they talking about me, that means I'm doing something. If you have no haters, you ain't doing nothing, man.
How do the people you want opportunities with see your value? You see how I'm sitting right here and everybody you just named is sitting right here with me. My partners are sitting right here. Everywhere I go, my partners are with me. If I'm in Dubai, if I'm in Africa, if I'm in Morocco, if I'm in Ghana, you there with me. Because I'm a rep this set. You got to show your partners how valuable you are.
That's right.
Do you just do what's required or do you go above and beyond?
Right.
I want to go above and beyond.
Ooh, let me tell you, everything that feels good ain't always good for you. Everything that feels bad ain't always bad for you. It's not going to feel good initially when you step outside of your comfort zone. That shit is terrifying. One of the scariest feelings in the world is stepping into unfamiliar territory, but doing so is actually good for you. It feels good to blame somebody else for your problems. Who would feel good to put the blame on somebody else, but putting the blame on them turns you into a victim. Once you have a victim mindset, you feel like you no longer have a choice to be the way you are. So don't get so caught up in your feelings that you become blind to the truth. Now, I love you. I'm out of here.
And I want to thank my haters too because they be downloading my stuff so they can hear it and talk crap about it, but it benefits me.
I learned more about who I was from my haters. I had no idea I was even important enough to be hated on the level I was hated on. I couldn't even defend myself because I was shocked that you cared enough to write anything about me. Who am I that you would care anyway? Your hatred of me helped to tutor me into understanding my own significance. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying.
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
If you tell the truth, you're going to ruffle feathers. If you tell the truth, you'll lose your job. If you tell the truth, people think you're a bad guy. The truth is the problem that people have in society. I like to see the reaction to the truth.
All right, man. As always, I ain't prepared. Had all day to prepare. Then, life happens. But shout out to everyone in here today. We got a great show. Let me start pulling up the god doggone proof where my message is. I know everyone here like, yo, did he really message you? Did he really? Let me show y'all. I ain't pump faking, and I did a little test. I did a test, guys. I did a test because I wanted to see what would happen if I did this test. All right. And of course, I was right. Of course. To my people who've been here with me day one, y'all know about of course. All right. So here, I'm not going to get into it right away, but today we just going to talk about facts, just facts. Okay, so let me share this screen, and you guys, if you see a fact, put, anytime you see a fact, you could just say just the one. Hey, one fact. That's a fact. Anytime you see something that's an opinion, you could say, hey, nope, opinion two for facts. I mean, one for fact, two for opinions. Okay, because we facts over feelings over here, right? Where we don't really necessarily care about your feelings. Now, is it a fact that this is his account on Twitter? Is it a fact? Is this guy right here with following 580 people, 654,000 followers? Is this a fact? Because we just want to talk about facts. Y'all know how I feel about him. I've personally shared it. Okay, I've shared it, but we're not talking about my feelings today. We're gonna talk about facts. Okay. So, all right, let's scroll down slowly. So, is this a fact that he said, yo, this is him messaging me, I don't delete anything, okay? And he says, yes, my parents have been getting harassed constantly. I've been trying to hide my last name for years because people have been given death threats and shown up at my parents' house previously. Now, on the surface, this seems admirable. Just like, oh, he's looking out for his parents. But when we get deeper, there may be something different. So I see someone put a 2, that this is not a fact that is his account. Was he hacked? Was he hacked right here? Okay. All right. Probably. Was he hacked? Just let me know. Just say that at the end. Benjamin Berry. Was he hacked? I just want to know, man. Hey, was he hacked? Okay. No, it's his. Okay. All right. There we go, man. That's all we just want fit. We just want facts over here. We just want facts. All right. Thank you for recanting your statement. I really appreciate it. All right. Thank you. Hopefully you could change that 2 to a 1. It's Mizkif's ought. We're going to talk about that because this is not the first message I received. Let me remove this because I don't want to show y'all my DMs. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to show y'all my DMs. Okay. This is the first message I received. Okay. Hold on. Let me go to the top. Okay. You guys know. Don't worry. The rest of the DMs coming, but they coming from a while from now. I see. If you support Mizkif, just put an M in the chat. It's okay. We can see who your allegiance is with. So this person messages me with 431 followers. And y'all know I don't know ish about Twitch. I don't know who's who or what's what. And to make matters worse, I just got done reading an article where Mizkif used an account to quote unquote downplay what happened to Adrianah Lee. So come to find out, this is a moderator for Mizkif. And you know what happened, how I came across it is he replied to something. It's one of his Twitch mods, not him. Okay, but is it a fact that Fluxxuated is a mod for Mizkif? Is that a fact? I just want to know. Fact. We just talking about facts. We don't care about feelings. We just want to go with facts. And if you a mod for Mizkif, you probably have access to him, right? You're like, yeah, I got access to him. Okay. So what does he say? This is look at the time. This is 12:30 a.m. on Monday. Now, if you were here for Sunday for my Easter stream, I streamed on Easter for about 2 hours or something, 2 and some change. Oh, snap. Let me turn my phone off. Sorry, guys. Mute all your cell phones. Mute all your cell phones, guys. Oh, I can't mute it. I got it. Somebody else. This came in at Monday. This is a fact. Work with, not work for. Okay, we want to argue semantics. Okay? Semantics. Hey, listen, I work with Mizkif. Okay. All right. Great. The court documents have sensitive information, which is his full name. Okay, let's keep going. His parents have been getting swatted as a result Your videos likely get a lot of attention if you're covering documents. The last name will be there. His mom is in serious medical conditions. This is 12. These are the first 3 messages. Now, if his mom is in some here with some medical conditions, you know, I hope she make a speedy recovery. I have no issues against her mom. But I just wanted to show y'all the proof of life that this happened. And then we'll get into this towards the end of the stream. All right, because we're not just gonna come right here. We got a whole story. I got a whole production for you guys. So let me get that off. But I just want you guys to know that, you know, I'm not lying. I would never lie to you guys. I would never do it. It serves me no purpose. I've only told one lie in my life. And y'all know what that lie is. Well, you can say that's a lie. when my daughter, she said, you know, Santa Claus ate the cookies. And I was like, yeah, he ate the cookies. You know, it was like,
why you always lying?
So anyway, yes. Okay. All right. So let's get into the topics of the show. Now that y'all seen the proof of life, y'all can, you know, do whatever y'all do. No, I'm not playing around. I would never lie to you guys. And let's get into it. And if you were at my members only stream that I did, where I gave y'all some behind the scene looks, kudos to you. I took it off members only for a test, just another little test, just to see. And whatchamacallit. And of course the test failed. Now it's back for members only. So shout out to all my members. As I see my guy Classy Beats. He is a 2-month member. Shout out to Classy. I appreciate you, brother. And you know the crazy thing, when you become a member, I can't even show it on StreamYard. But anyway, let's get into this because I don't want to hold you up. We got a lot to get over. We got a lot to get through. Exactly. Shout out to my members. I appreciate y'all. All right, so let's give y'all guys a proper intro. For those who don't know me, I am HenryResilient, aka the Seeker of Truth. If you were back with me in my JDF days, I would hey, I'm the Seeker of Truth because all I care about is the truth. Also, if you see me on live stream fail, I am the XQC court case guy. Okay, but more importantly, the title I think I hold near and dear to my heart. I am the ultimate troll for the flat earthers. Okay, if you know, you know. I'm also a father, you know, but, you know, she not here tonight. So we all the way up. I just want to give you guys facts about me. She all the way up. And she's mentioned every stream. I just got off the phone with her because I talk to her every night. But she not here tonight. So we all the way up. We can go till we go. And guess what? I was like, you know what? Tonight's special. I'm going to take off work tomorrow. But my daughter not here. And if you know, you probably know she Paw Patrol me. And she don't want to watch the new Paw Patrol. She want to watch the old Paw Patrol. And she don't just want to watch the old Paw Patrol. She want to watch about 20 times, 11 times. And that's what we do. And also, it's a fact that I was a former investigator for about 8 years. After 5 years, I got promoted. And I taught other people how to be investigators. I was the money guy, okay? Any claims against my company over 25K would likely land on my desk. Y'all like claims. Was he an insurance adjuster or something?
Nope.
Don't worry. Don't try to figure out the job. Okay. So anyone who wanted over 25K, they sent to me. Now, on the flip side, anytime my company wanted over 25K from somebody, they also sent me. So that's where the investigation stuff comes from. And I would, you know, interview people and I would calculate the actual amount of money people owed us or vice versa. Okay. And I also know how to find people hiding under the radar. You know, they may think they escape my company's reach. And next thing you know, they hear a knock at the door and it's me and they know they got. Okay. And we have that. What else? Gosh. I treat all cases on my channel as just another case. I do. The most fascinating case is not XQC. And it's definitely damn not Mizkif. It's actually Tiger Woods, but don't no one care about Tiger Woods. He's a billionaire. I put his court documents all on display over here. And no one cared. They was like, we don't care about Tiger. I'm like, but he's a billionaire. His ex-girlfriend is accusing him of SA. She's trying to get him for $30 million. And be like, yo, we only want to hear about XQC. And I'm like, okay, all right, cool. Whatever. That's fine. But anyway, I do have the most fun covering XQC. Even when I explain it to my family, they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, there's a girlfriend who's trying to divorce her boyfriend. Let that sink in. They like, wait, what? I'm like, exactly. Exactly. But this case, let me open up something real quick. This case is very nuanced, okay? Let me open up something. Let me share it. Let me remove this. Sorry, guys. I like to have like a little video, a visual reference to it. Give me a second. We're going to share a window. We're going to share this right here. All right. This case is so nuanced. And what you, to go back to what we were talking about, right? To go back to what we were talking about previously. The quote you see is me responding to him within our conversation. It says, clarify, do you want your name redacted or me not to post a complaint? This is a trick question. This is a trick question. And of course, he answered it incorrectly, if you ask me. But it's a fact that on Monday at 1:17 a.m., when I'm in my bed, laying down, resting my head, have to be up for work in about 5 hours, I sent him this. It's a fact. Don't worry, guys. We're going to get to these text messages. I promise you. Look, I'm telling you, I got a whole show. It's always a production with me. It's never, hey, I'm going to go live for 30 minutes. We're going to go through the text messages and we're going to get out of here. It's never like that. We got to tell the whole story. We got to tell the whole story. Everyone's like, hey, you ain't tell the whole story. I'm like, oh, okay, guys. What's the whole story? And then I get about 20 different versions of the whole story from 20 different people. But if you email me information to use, don't worry. If I responded, I'm going to get to it. But I just got to get that out the way. Also, for my Power Ranger people, we will be doing the Pink Ranger stream on Tuesday because this ain't, next week is going to be Power Ranger week, unless something major that I got to stop what I'm doing come out about this case. And I don't foresee that happening per se, but you never know. You never know. All right, so let me move this. I got to move some stuff around, guys. I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm so unorganized out here. I be trying to do way too much. And if you could, like the stream. You could like the stream. I know it. Even if you like the stream, it ain't gonna matter because people are on my ass. And when I say that, I got proof. I would never say anything on stream without proof. If I'm speculating, I'll say, hey, this is my speculation. This is my whatchamacallit. So what am I going to do tonight? I am going to give y'all, hold on. I told you I wasn't prepared, y'all. Y'all think people be like, yo, you always say you're not prepared, then you have a good stream. I'm like, look, man, I'm doing what I can. Henry, tell us his last name. Say it if you aren't scared. Love your comment. Look, man, he treated his last name like he Voldemort or something. Like, bro, you're not Voldemort. You're not Beyonce. Look, and the way, look, oh gosh, I kind of want to get to it, but I kind of don't. Because when you see how I argue with people, you're going to be like, okay, all right. You get it. You get why I'm probably annoyed that he messaged me. You get why I'm proud. Look, you'll get everything. Everything will make sense to you guys. I'm not lying to you. Okay, I would never lie. All right, so I know I'm long stroking y'all a bit, but I appreciate everyone coming in. The text messages, which everyone wants to see, is probably coming in about an hour. But we have other stuff we got to get to because people were accusing me of not telling the whole story. And I'm like, all right, guys, whatever. I don't know the whole story. I'm gonna present y'all with the timeline too, guys. oh gosh. Look, you can always tell who knows the story in the comments section if they talk about swatting. If they talk about it. You know who is getting swatted, who has get swatted? XQC. And we're gonna look at one of his police reports from him getting swatted. And you're gonna be like, why would we look at that? I'm like, because it's relevant to tonight's topic. It's relevant to what I do. It's relevant to things I look at. Okay, so here's the divorce. I mean, look, I'm over here talking about XU. We're gonna give you the too long didn't read, the TLDR of this. But first, let's give you an overview of the stream. Overview, like, hey, what the hell are we talking about today? So y'all gonna get a general overview of the whole case as I see it. You're gonna get why did I cover this? We're gonna read some hate mail from the love of my life. My channel is currently experiencing a coordinated attack, and I happen to have proof. And I guess you guys call it brigading. My channel's getting brigaded. Someone told me, I didn't even know it. I was just like, why am I getting so many thumbs down on content? Why, why is stuff not doing its normal numbers? Okay. We're going to say, do I have proof that defamation occurred on Mizkif's end? And y'all can decide and give me your take. Okay. We're going to talk about a snippet from that leaked Mizkif phone call. Is there any evidence in there to support Adrianah's claims? We're going to go to XQC's house getting swatted for reference. And then the main event will be the text messages from me and his moderator and me and him. He probably leaked it already. They probably already know it because they're trying to do damage control. And I've seen this happen before. When people know I have a document or information about the release, what they'll try to do is get ahead of it. Hey, we got to get ahead of the story. We have to control the narrative. And I'm like, oh, hey, you can try to control the narrative all you want. I'm gonna just post the facts and let the people decide what they think the narrative is, because that's what this all this is. We're in the court of public opinion at this time. In the court of public opinion. But anywho, donations. If you would like to donate or contribute to the content, you can do so. $, HenryResilient on the Cash App, or you can send a super chat. Since I'm a boomer, as people call me on LSF, there's no TTS. So it'll be me reading it. It'll be me answering it. And I appreciate all donations as well as, my members to the channel. Okay. Channel members, please spam emojis as you really dictate the direction of the content. If I'm cooking, you want me to keep cooking, spam it. If y'all start placing, talking about facts over feelings, post that too. Also, I was supposed to create a new story time emoji, but I failed on that. So sorry about that. Also, if I allude to a story, you want to hear the story, just put a clock in the thing and I'll tell you the stories. But and my troll donors, they're also welcome. You may see some of my regulars who troll me via super chat. It's all fun and games. I love a good troll. And speaking of a good troll, someone who supports Mizkif got me. They got my ass so good. They got me so good because the rumor is Train paid me to do this. And it couldn't be further from the truth. So what they did was they sent me a message on Twitter. And if you, I have no issues with you. It was like, hey, this is what Train said about the case. So me, I'm like, oh, let's see what he said. And they got my ass. So anyway, and yes, I do really prep for every stream. None of this stuff is off the top of the head. The reason why I'm collecting donations is for a new desktop because I'm trying to eliminate lag. That's why you see me streaming in 720p, because if I go any higher, my computer just gonna crash on my ass. But I think I'm at a low amount, in the 3 digits. In the laptop the desktop I want is in the 4 digits. And also, what people don't know is I'm going through a divorce, and I'm my ex-wife, soon to be ex-wife. I don't hate her. I've come to terms with the money she's taken from me or exercising her legal right to. I just want her to speed up the process because I'm jammed up. I can't even maneuver business-wise. But shout out to her. And at the end, I'll share a touching moment because I was like, damn, man, I can't believe I'm getting divorced. I can't believe it, man. I can't. And yes, I am streaming from an Atari. You got me, TJ. Look, man, if you troll me, I love it, man. I love being trolled because I love comedians. I love comedians. And someone said, hey, look up with Chud. Logic. Look, let me take Chud off. I don't want him to get attacked. But anyway, let's get into it, guys. Let me acknowledge my early contributors. Shout out to Marcos Ramos. Here's another 20 for the new laptop. By the way, I got two divorced 2 years ago. I won, got everything in full custody of my daughter. Oh my God. That is a six. Look, I may cover this, but I know so much about family law. And for him to get full custody of his daughter? You know how much an uphill battle that is? You think I can get full custody?
Nope.
Did I ask for it?
Nope.
No, because I know it's not worth it. But he has full custody, won a divorce. Oh man, he's Marcos. You're winning. Maybe at the end, tell your story, because I do try to educate men on family law. That's how I started this channel. Like, hey, I'm going through a divorce. Guys, this is how you need to do to protect yourself. Don't make the same mistake like me. But thank you, Marcos, and congratulations to you for getting full custody of your daughter. That is commendable. No lie. Shout out to my guy, Dust Productions. Hey, bro, I'm here. Everyone, don't forget to like the stream. Streamer Simps, are taking you down? Yeah, they are. I saw someone comment on LSF like, he drink breast milk. I'm like, okay, this guy obviously has never made it with someone who recently had a baby. And they probably never made it at all. But anywho, I'm not, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? I'm just saying, man, like, thank you, Dust. And Dust is one of my regulars. He's been rocking with me for day one. I hope you feel better, because on my channel, we do have a family type vibe to it. So, because it's usually a small group of us. But thank you, Dust. I appreciate you. And now we got my girl, San. Oh, man, I got your back. Shout out to another donation for the desktop. Yeah, San, you never sent me the desktop specs I was supposed to buy. What's up with that? Email me, please, San. Shout out to my girl, San. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But yeah, he was talking about, he drinks breast milk. I was like, look, when I'm mating or whatever, and, someone just had a baby, they may be on top. And, what I'm supposed to do? I was thirsty, goddammit. And it was good. It tastes like carnation milk. It was a little sweet. You got to drink your coconut milk. You got to stay hydrated. It really impacts the taste. I can tell you from experience. But anyway, this is a family show, guys. This is a family show. Yes, I drink breast milk. Okay, there you have it. Expose me. Clip it. Whatever you want to do. All right, so why am I covering this? Oh, gosh, man. It's like, for starters, I do enjoy legal stuff. I enjoy white-collar crime. It's the best, okay? But that's not the best for YouTube. However, I am going through a divorce, and all the information I learned from my divorce, this is the area I'm probably the most informed in. As I explained, that Marcos has full custody, which is impossible for men for the most part. Like, you got like a 5% chance. I started out my YouTube career covering JDF, the lawsuits. Then I would start going to XQC, covering that stuff. And XQC really just took off. I had no idea it was going to take off like that, guys. I didn't. When I streamed it, it was only like 26 people. I'm like, look, guys, y'all not going to believe this. They're like, what? Here I'm like, this guy is getting sued by his girlfriend for divorce. They like, no way. I'm like, dude, this is the craziest thing ever, man. They like, look, people didn't even know who XQC was. I really didn't know who XQC was until Coach Gang put me onto it. Like, yo, Henry, you should really cover this. This is amazing. But you see JDF, then you see XQC. There's a lot of XQC guys. That case is phenomenal. JDF, where's the Tiger Woods? This Tiger Woods, man, this is so good. Oh man, you want to see something good? Tiger Woods is where it's at. But that's kind of the skinny on how I got into this. And that's kind of where it ends. But at the end of my last court case, where people were accusing me, or at the end of this, at the end of this stream, give me a second, bear with me. Where is it at? Right here. This new XQC court date update. People ask me, I ask people, hey, now that it's sealed, what should I cover next? And they say, hey, you should cover the OTK thing. And I'm like, dude, I have no idea who OTK is. They're like, oh man, you gotta look it up. It's so good. I'm like, who is OTK? I was just baffled, guys. Like, I was really like, dude, I don't know who OTK is. So I looked it up and I got the documents, and the rest is history. I didn't know when I got the documents. It was a time bomb. It was a trap. But I wasn't paid by Train or anything. Yes, the XQC. Here, I'll show you guys because I actually had it at part of my notes. I'm sorry. What's this? Yep, it's right here. Look, I do put a lot of prep into my stream, so people are like, yo, this is not your typical. We come on and some guy's rambling and they just all over the place with talking points. No. We don't do that here. It's always planned. And shout out to the guys who can pull off those streams with nothing but talking points. I probably could do it if y'all start asking me stories about college or about marriage. Well, I really can't tell them about marriage, but here's the XQC court case right here, and I'll make it bigger for you guys. For those who don't know, yeah, it's sealed. So it's kind of, but we're gonna go over a freaking, when I show you this swatting report of him getting swatted and how important that is for tonight, y'all gonna be like, oh, okay. It's gonna be an eye-opener. And the people who sent me messages probably understand why I'll show you a swatting report. And I may also have proof that I have a conversation between XQC and Sammy, a secret recording of them. And I could play it now for you. I'll play it now for you guys. I just got to log into my Instagram because I saved it there privately. Whatchamacallit, of Sammy talking to XQC. And I don't know if this is going to come up in their court case about them being married or not, but I'm going to play it now for my juicers. I'm going to play it now. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. I got to log into this. I didn't plan on it. This is me ad-libbing. This is what no preparation looks like. And X may be mad at me for this. He may be. So juicers, please don't attack me. What? Let me make sure this ain't. Henry. What's going on? Whoa. Oh, there we go. I'm like, did someone hack me already? Like, god damn. So I don't know if X gonna be mad at me for putting this out, but it's the risk you got to take, man. I'm all about truth out here. And if this comes up as him being married, it just comes up. All right. Let me turn the sound on. All right. Brace yourselves. Okay. Brace yourselves. And don't live stream fail it. This may be used as proof that they're married. This is a conversation between him and Sammy. Okay? Him and Sammy. All right, what does it say? All right, you see it? It says when you had a long day at work, right? And your wife asks if you still love her, if she was an HDMI cable. This is a private conversation between Sammy and XQC. All right. I gotta take it off the screen. All right, let's get out of here. All right, guys, I'm just trolling just a little bit. I gotta get out of here. These are my save stories. I usually go over this with my family, with the family. Look, I'll put it up there one more time. When you had a long day at work, so when XQC been streaming for a long time, and your wife asks if you still love her, even if she was an HDMI. I don't know if this is gonna come up in court, but anyway, look, we having fun. I see someone say, "Hey, I'm subbing." All right, get the fuck out of here, then. And what does my man Marcos Ramos say again? Hey, it was a long pain in the process, but after a long battle, I came out on top. Henry, I'm down to talk about it. All right, this is gonna be about a 2.5-hour stream. Hope to see you at the end. I'll drop the link when we're done. We'll do it all list, and you can talk about it. Appreciate you. All right, guys. Let me stop. Let me stop trolling. We'll get out of here. Let me get out of here. All right. So let's go to the court case. Let's get into the content. Sorry about that. Look, man, I like to have fun on this stream. Everybody be all damn serious all the time. Yes, the XQC's lawyers are in shambles. Like, I didn't even know how I was going to get that footage, but I got it. Look, I got it. All right, so what's going on with this case? Right now, I can tell you with 100% certainty, Adrianah Lee's credibility is about to get slandered as much as humanly possible in the court of public opinion. By in the court of public opinion, I mean on these YouTube streets. And people are asking me, is that going to have an impact? They're saying, hey, her story kept changing. Her story is not credible. She can't even get the elements of the night that took place correctly. And to them, I say, well, I don't think her character is necessarily in question. The question is, was she defamed? Okay, was she defamed? That's all I'm saying. Was she defamed? Let me bring up my notes, and we'll do it real big for you guys, because y'all think it's gonna play out like it played out on Twitter. And was she defamed? Okay, that's gonna be the number one question. Was she defamed? Were false statements made? I'm telling you, were false statements made. That they're not gonna be like, well, she keeps getting drunk at parties, and we're gonna hear her story. Did it have an impact? If the answer is yes, did they impact her career? Now, if they're true, defamation case is over. If they say, hey, she did misconduct, and they can provide undeniable proof that she did misconduct, and I know what you guys y'all are talking. Y'all like, hey, here's the proof, Henry. Y'all like, here's the proof that she did SA. And where is it at? Right here. And hopefully my computer don't log up. Y'all are gonna say this is the proof. This is the proof where Sire. Hey, I was just informed on what I did, how I acted Saturday. I just want to apologize if I made you uncomfortable in any way. That was never my intention. All the best. It's all good. Sire says it's all good. This is going to be the proof that they're going to, I assume they're going to use against her. However, we have no idea, guys. That's the point I'm trying to make. We have no idea what they're going to use against her to try to prove that she did misconduct. We also have no idea what statement that Adrianah Lee or statements is she's going to use as evidence that she was defamed. Now, you have the ones on the internet, but when I was doing some digging, she mentioned messages were sent to friends of hers, and we're going to see that. So anyway, let's keep going down the freaking my prep work of what I have. So we did that. We talked about XQC. Now, people are asking me, how do I feel about my haters? And if you're asking me how I feel about my haters, you obviously had, hold on, I got to make sure I ain't trying to compromise nothing in this email. You know, people show screens, they be like, oh, what's that? You obviously have no idea who this person is. This is Alicia. This is
love of my life.
And she emails me every day. Motivation. She motivates me every day. Y'all didn't know I was in a relationship with her, did y'all? It's my girlfriend. This is my baby right here. This is the love of my life.
Love of my life.
Okay. No, my ex-wife is not my number one hater. But excellent for asking that. No. Look, at the end of the stream, I'll tell you about this moment I had today thinking about my ex-wife. Or soon to be ex-wife. I'm technically still married, guys. But this is Alicia, guys. Y'all like, Henry, why are you telling us about Alicia? Because she motivates me, guys. She motivates me. Get out of there. Look, dang, they got me right there. They got me on that screen. If y'all zoom in on that, you'll see all my tabs. Hey, I slipped up. Okay, look. Y'all like, Henry, what does this have to do with anything? Because I'm going to get to it. Because someone asked me, how do I feel about being attacked or brigaded? I'm like, we'll get to it. So this is Alicia, love of my life. She emailed me. She says, hey, I want to thank you for discussing me on your live, making me a superstar. You know, I hope you increased you helped. I know, hold on. I hope you know you helped increase my group's membership. That's right. She has a group dedicated to me, guys. This is how you know it's love. This is how you know the love is real. Also, tell your special ed friend he's been reported by my members. He's out the group, yada, yada, yada. Okay. His picture's posted below. He was clowned, unfortunately. Why get others involved? Henry, not so resilient. I love her, man. What are you doing strange things for a piece of change? Yes, she watches my streams. Yes, I am doing things strange for a piece of change. I'm trying to get a new desktop. I got lawyer fees to pay, child support, and alimony. So she knows about my financial struggles. Did Tammy cut your foods off? My food funds off. Now, Tammy is in the chat, right? Tammy's right here. This is Jason David Frank's wife, or widow, sorry. And that's who she's trolling. Don't we know how much you like to eat? My group is willing to send you a muffin basket and some Dollar Tree gift cards. Splurge on us. I know, Henry, you try hard. Try again. I'm like, look. Now, look, this is my response, guys. Look, when your girlfriend message, you have to write her back. You know, it's the
love of my life.
All right. Thanks for the update. Here, I'll make it bigger, guys. I don't want you guys straight. Thanks for the update. You are my #1 hater. Please continue to email me the hate you have for me in your heart. It motivates me to keep streaming. When I don't see you on some of the other flat earthers in my email, I lose strength and my live stream suffers. I feed on hate. Please keep ninja watching, hate watching. Give my regards to the rest of flat earthers in my hate group that you lead. I have a big surprise for you in the next stream. I'm going to make you famous. We end this together. As you know, I am down bad financially. So if you want to, I will offer you a discount. I am not sure who Mr. Baraka is, but good luck finding the group. See you next time. Sincerely, whatchamacallit? Now look what she say to me right back quickly. Great, we're in agreement, you FF. Keep on keeping me relevant. Love the attention. I love you too. Have a great day. So you asked me like, Henry, what the hell does this have to do with anything? I'm sorry about that. I got to close TikTok. Why is TikTok open? I don't want to do nothing that's going to bring down the stream. You like, why am I showing you that? Because a news outlet reached out to me and asked me, how do I feel about the brigading? Okay. And I didn't even know what brigading was. Let me pull up brigading. And I have proof that people are brigading me. And it's a coordinated effort. Okay. And like I said, I would never lie. I would never lie. We're just a fact. This is a fact. Alicia's the love of my life. That's a fact. They're logging me in the Reddit. Great. Share a screen. Let's share this. So I had to look this up, man. I'm like, I have no idea what brigading is. And no one tells me anything. No one's like, hey, brigading. So yes, I am on Reddit, but you know, I got one karma. I know no one's talking to me or whatever. What is brigading? I've seen it get mentioned, yada, yada, yada. And they say this, brigading is, I didn't know this, guys. I'm learning just like, you know, I'm a whatchamacallit. Downvote brigading or just brigading is when a group of users, generally outsiders, are to the targeted sub or community, invade a specific subreddit or larger community and flood it with downvotes in order to damage karma dynamics on the targeted sub. Users can also be targeted by downvotes brigade in certain situations. While it often refers to an attack that is intentionally orchestrated by the brigade, whose members consist of separate people, it's also sometimes used to refer to sock puppet tactics in which people create extra user accounts for the purposes of acquiring more voting power. This is particular and very much against Reddit rules or simply an unplanned circle jerk of downvotes against a particular user or community. Now, is this a fact? Are they spot on with brigading? You know, I don't speak Twitch. So now I'm going to show you the proof of people brigading me. Now that we got the definition out the way, someone sent me this and they said, hey, just want to let you know you're being brigaded. And it's a coordinated effort. Now, this is allegedly from Mizkif Discord. That's right. Allegedly from Mizkif Discord or one of them or whatever you want to call it. And I don't know. I can't confirm this. This is all alleged. This is all speculation. They sent this to me. They say, hey, this is from his Discord. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I got a Discord, but I only use it to communicate. And since no one communicated with me, it is what it is. So is it a fact that this is from his Discord, or does anyone know these people? Is green indicate moderator? All right, so let's go through it. I'll make it bigger for all you guys to see because we just doing facts over feelings today. And there we go. All right, so it seems I guess it's Mizkif and Emi want to do it since they postponed and not canceled. And after this went to LSF, he streamed with Cena the next day. So it seems he's going. Let's just hope this biased dude who live streamed doesn't create new drama narrative about it and everything cool. So I'm guessing that's me. Okay. Guessing that's me. Let's keep going. What's the chances Miz ditches Emi stream tomorrow? I don't know what that is. Now, I don't know. Emikos for real, whatever. E's for real. Dude, I don't know these people. I'm with you on this. I'm with you. What did it say? I'm sorry. I'm with you on this. Only if LSF blows it up. It's not looking the case, though. And this person, Matt, guys, can y'all pick some easier names? God damn. Just all go downvote that last LSF post. And someone responds, exactly. This is Hufflepuff. 034 says, yeah. I mean, even if they're upvoted, it's all on OTK side. LOL. So this is Brigade. Is this proof, guys? I just want to know, is this proof that I am being brigaded? Put a 1 for proof, 2 for no. That's all I want. That's all I want is this proof? I see how many people we have on Twitch. We got about 66 on Twitch. Shout out to y'all. Someone said 1.5. I see some ones. But if this is proof, this statement right here, just all go downvote that LSF. YouTube looks like an overwhelming 1. We got some 1s on Twitch. It's really iffy. Okay. Someone said full proof. Okay. All right. Great. Are these people in his stream? I have their attention. Okay. 1.5. All right. Okay. 1.5. Okay. I'll rock with 1.5. Okay. What about this, guys? What about this? What about this? What is this? Is this further proof? Is this further proof, guys? What I'm about to show you. Close that. All right. So this is the LSF. Where it says Mizkif might get tired of guilt Henry. Well, Mizkif might have tried to guilt Henry and not covering the case. This has 0 whatchamacallits. And I'll make it bigger for you guys. Is this further proof? I'm not sure. 1.3 total views, 13% upvote, and 32.5 karma, total of 2 shares. I don't know how this works. I just showed you allegedly a screenshot from the Discord, which is right here, where someone is saying, hey, go downvote that LSF post. And next thing you know, boom, I get this. So this is on LSF, not abnormal, but obviously highly downvoted. Okay. All right. So that was the proof. Okay. Now, it was probably deleted by mods. No, it's still up there. It's still up there, guys. You can probably go see it. Now, looking at the court case docket, right? So I just want to know. Let me see something real quick. Give me a second. I gotta check my email, make sure I didn't get nothing new per se. All right, cool. We're in. All right, so I just want to know. we're just going over the proof. Now we're about to look at the court case because I did notice something interesting about it. Let me close these tabs up real quick. Let me get that out of there. Let's get Alicia out of here. That's not DMs. The DMs are coming. Don't worry. The DMs are coming. I just have to show you guys everything. I want to show you to see everything of what I'm going through, not just the DMs. Not just the DMs. Let me close this. Let's close that. XQC case is donezo. Anywho, what do you guys think so far? You leaked my DMs with you without my permission. Dude, look at him. He's here. He's here. He's here. He's here. What the hell? They're my DMs. What are you talking about? Get out of here. Get out of here. Sue me then. Sue me. Sue me if you feel some type of way. Sue me then. File a lawsuit. Clown. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm getting a little riled up. Sorry. Let me drink some water and calm down. Let me drink some water and calm down. Let me drink some water. Okay. But thank you for checking in, Flux. Yeah, your shit's coming out. And I hope you told the truth in your DMs. I really do. Because if you didn't, I'm going to leak some more stuff. So we just facts over here. It's a fact you messaged me. And I'm not going to let them derail the stream, guys. I'm not going to let them derail the stream. If you got a problem, hey, pull up. I mean, don't pull up. Just, we could talk it out. Send me some more DMs, okay? Send me some more, Flux. Anyway, sorry, guys. Sorry. Look, man. Look, I gotta remove this because I gotta log into something specific real quick to get some information. Anyway, I have no idea why Flux is over here. Because he might be worried. He might be worried that he said something. Nothing I said wasn't factual. All right. If that's the case, then why are you worried? The truth is always going to hold you down. That's the thing. The truth is always going to hold you down, man. The truth will set you free. But, you know, if you lied, why don't you just leak them then? You got the power. You got a way bigger platform. You got access to Miz. Maybe I'll drop the link and you can come up at the end if you really got some balls. Come up, hit the link at the end. Make sure you report back to your captain everything I said, everything that goes on. Make sure you do that. But thank you for having the courage to, you know, to be here. Appreciate that. I appreciate you for giving me. He said everything he said was the truth. Was it? Was it? Are you sure? Are you sure everything you said was the truth and the whole truth? So help you, to the man up top, to whoever anyone believe in. All right. Anyway, I have to get some assets, guys. Sorry. Y'all know I'm not whatchamacallit. Y'all know I'm not prepared. All right. What do I have to download? Okay. I have to download XQC's report because that's going to come in handy later. There we go. And I also have to, I know, guys, I didn't plan on Flux being here. Tell Mizkif to join the chat because his text message is about to get leaked too without his permission. They are freaking out right now. His text message is about to get leaked too without his permission because they're my text messages, okay? I'm part of the conversation. You leaking DMs is not a great look. Well, people said I was lying. People lying on me. That's not a good look. People said I didn't have them. Look, I'll tell you something, right? When you first become an investigator, the first thing my boss tell you, look, I got a picture of my boss. That's how important he is to me. I keep him up here for motivation. So no one catch me slipping. So no one catch me lacking out here. This is my boss. And when I got hired, he gave me a speech. He said, look, from this day forward, nothing you say to anyone is private. You're an investigator, especially for this company. Consider every conversation as if it's going out to the world. Consider every text message as it's going to be shown to the world. Trust no one. Do not tell anyone, especially in text, anything you don't want getting out. Not in text, not in email. You want to tell someone that they don't want getting out? The best way is to tell them face to face. Not even the phones are safe. This is my boss. This is what he gave to me. And this stuck with me for 8 years. And even though I am not an investigator per se anymore, it still sticks with me. I still move like that. Anything if anyone want to leak my messages, leak them. I had somebody say, hey, I'm gonna leak the messages you sent me. Y'all may remember. Y'all may remember this person.
Tell the whole truth all the time.
Said, hey, I'm gonna leak all your messages. I said, do it. I'm not scared. But when you do, make sure you leak everything, because if you miss one thing, I'm gonna show it. So if you want to, hey, you leaking my message without my permission. Anywho, back to where we going, guys. They must be worried. So we're gonna keep to the facts. All right. So where was I at before I was rudely interrupted? If he's in my stream, it might be some it might be some rumbling feathers. And they're nothing but a direct message, not a private message. Now, there is someone who knows how to email me privately. And that's one of my best trolls. That's one of my top trolls. That's one of the top trolls to keep me on my toes as he continuously tries to get into my accounts and emails. Like, and he's from the JDF stuff. All right, so man, I wasn't planning on that, guys. Sorry, I'm getting derailed. Sorry, I'm getting derailed. I apologize. I got to be better. I will be better, and that's my goal. To be better, a better streamer, a better storyteller, a better everything. All right, so this. Let me make sure I'm closing out things because we don't need certain assets in here. We definitely don't need that. Make sure. Nope, we don't need that. All right, so this is the article that leaked, or it didn't leak. Someone said, "No worries, you're good." Look, man, I'm trying to give y'all one of a kind content. Any news on Crazy Slick? Ooh. We could talk about that. We'll talk about that. Give me a second. I got to share this. Y'all like, where's this going, Henry? I'm like, dude, I planned it out. I've been planning this joint all day. I took off work tomorrow so I could sleep in because I know my phone gonna be blowing up after. Private investigator, but can't show from his real Discord. Dude, I'm not a hacker, guy. And I never was a private investigator. I work for a company. So people need to get their facts straight. Okay, so this is the article. Adrianah Lee files defamation lawsuit. Is really important at this date right here. Published April 8th. April 8th. This was published. Okay. And it goes over the case, all that good stuff. It talks about the missed call. It talks about when Mizkif left. It's some people saying he should have been banned on Twitch, but he shortly returned because I guess Twitch has ethics. It shows this crazy thread right here, guys. This thread right here. Please investigate me. Please expose my divorce. I've been saying that since I got on here. Expose my divorce. It shows this thread right here, which is disgusting, utterly disgusting. It goes down the path of what Crazy Slick allegedly did. We got Bruce drop him off, left in 823, called out Mizkif, OT founder. There was something in here. I missed it. Where is it at? Sorry. It was a link to the court documents because that's how I found them, through OTK. Did they remove the link? Perhaps. Sorry. Feud between Trainwreck, place on leave, banned on Twitch, Twitter thread. I think they removed the link. I'm not sure. Rich Campbell also resigned. All right. Maybe they removed the link. Either way. Here we go. So here's the court case. Let's see if I make it bigger. All right. Too big. Sorry, too big. And it is an open case. This is public record. Anyone can access it. There's all the people involved. But this is what I noticed, right? All these people have been unserved. Okay. And I'm like, are they dodging? Are they dodging being served? Because if they are, that could be a grave mistake. And everyone's always like, how do you know all this legal stuff? And I try to tell them, like, I've been covering a lot of stuff. So what happens if they intentionally dodge being served? And we got Tammy in the chat. Tammy knows what happens if they intentionally dodge being served because she experienced it. Well, she experienced, her husband experienced it. So what will happen, right? This is what will happen. This is from the JDF trial, or the JDF case. This is a civil lawsuit between JDF and Budget Rentals. You like, this is what happens if they dodge being served, if they're intentionally doing it. Don't know if that's the case. They could have, like, let me put this out there. Let me make it crystal clear. With these Texas courts, things are slow. They could have already gotten served and the electronic record just hasn't updated. That's 100% plausible that they have actually been served and they just didn't update the court docket or the case summary or the case of events. Okay? 100% possible. It was my guy say, shout out to Tammy and Francis. Yeah, Francis been cooking, y'all. We've been waiting on her to drop the OnlyFans. Sorry. But thank you, Dust. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the donation. Anywho, they could have been served, but if they're intentionally dodging being served, this is what her lawyer will likely file: a motion for substituted services of process. Now, we're going to go through this pretty quick because we want to get to the next topic. All right. We want to get to the next topic. So basically what happened? Plaintiff attempted to serve defendant through a personal delivery. Through a civil process, the server was failed because defendant is either evading the service or simply never home when the process service has attempted. Now, look, man, if you remember this case, JDF was dodging these people like freaking Neo was doing bullets in the Matrix. Look, RIP to the GOAT, but he was dodging them damn lawsuits. He was like, hey, no lawsuits over here. they could literally be looking at him and he would just be like, I'm not served. Cold-blooded, just cold-blooded, just like that, cold-blooded. And what do they say? Hey, we tried to get in contact with him 6 times, 6 occasions right here. On 6 occasions, we tried to get in contact with him. We couldn't do it. All right. So look, I don't know if they're intentionally dodging it. Like I said, they could have been served, but I want to educate you guys on the law and how it works. So and they attached everything to say, look at this, guys. Where we at? Oh gosh, my computer. This is why I need a new desktop. Exhibit A. These are all the times they tried to attempt to contact him or whatever. Shout out to Lakeisha. She like, look, we went out there on this date. Hold on. Look at this. Hey, these are 5 different times she tried to serve JDF. And he was just like, nope. So what happened next? Okay, they tried to serve him. They intentionally dodged it. You know what happened? You probably guys know. I know y'all like, how does he know all this legal stuff? Because I've been following it for so long. I know it. You like, well, you're not a lawyer. No, I am not a lawyer, but I know a thing or two about the law. So what happened? Final judgment. Defendant Jason David Frank was the plaintiff of the vehicle. He was cited, tried to appear. He failed to respond within the timeline allowed. The court proceedings and a default judgment against him about $15,000 was awarded. Okay, so this is if they're allegedly trying to, like I said, hey, all I did was I noticed that they haven't been served, and I wanted to see, hey, they haven't been served, unserved. Now, if I'm them, I play it smooth. I play it like XQC played it when he was on the chopping block to get served. Maybe you want to play it like him. Maybe reach out to him and say, hey, how did you play it? Because he got served, but his response was so good. It was so masterful that I couldn't even get my hands on it. And I wanted to so bad. So hopefully they're not dodging, because if they do, then it's going to be a default judgment. All right. So in that, remember, she is looking for, where are we at with the court docs? She is not looking for some small amount of money. Sorry, guys, I got to find it again. You know me, I'll be... here we go, right here. She is not looking for no small amount of money. She's looking for roughly easily 2 million, 2.4 million on the low end, 600,000 per charge or whatever. So that's that. Let's keep going of what I have prepared. We only at the 1 hour mark. We're good. We're cooking. We are cooking. So we looked up that. We looked at the whatchamacallit. Now let's get into the defamatory statement that I don't know if she's using this as defamatory. I don't know. I have to delete some things. We could delete the Dexetro article. We could delete the court registry. We can delete the JDF. We could delete that lawsuit. We have to leave the XQC SWAT incident up. And we're going to tell you why when we get to the text messages. So now that we got that out the way, guys, I know I'm belaboring the point and all that good stuff. Don't worry. The text messages are coming. It's a story we have to tell. So this is Slick's apology or whatever. That since, like, people, what happens is people apologize and then they delete it. Look, you can't, Slick is in the win, guys. He says, look, I'm sorry. Incredibly sorry for making Adrianah feel uncomfortable at the party a year ago. I'm very sorry to her friends that night for having to put up with me. I was drunk and anxious, and my intentions were to check her pulse because I was worried. I realized that it was overstepping. I should have let her friends take care of her. Okay. There is no excuse for my behavior, and I hope that she can forgive my actions. I also am deeply sorry for anyone else. Here, I'll make it bigger for you guys. Sorry. I am sorry for anyone else I've made uncomfortable, whether it be on stream, at a party, or anywhere else. It has never been my intention to make people feel scared or uncomfortable. I feel awful that I caused this. I'm sorry. July 8th, 2021. Excuse me. Sorry, I got a little gas. And people are like, where's the defamatory statement? I don't know if she's using this, guys. Now, I know there's a lot of people saying, hey, this is her admitting to SA right here. Hey, I was informed on what I did, how I acted on Saturday. I just want to apologize if I made you uncomfortable anyway. That was never my intention. All the best. It's all good. All right, great. Neither of these apologies, I would say, constitute SA, even though it is it a fact that he touched her inappropriately? Can someone let me know? Is it a fact that Adrianah was touched inappropriately by Slick? Is that a fact? Someone says no. Okay, that's fine. And Slick, no, that's fine. That's perfectly fine that it's not a fact or proof that she was touched. Remember, she was knocked out. So any recollection that she has is from someone else. But what is Slick's purpose in all this? Slick is, let's go down to my little whiteboard. I love the whiteboard. Okay. Slick equals motive. Okay. Let's share this. When I say Slick equals motive for defamation. Okay. That's all Slick does to serve both parties. This is Adrianah's argument is, hey, they defame me in defense of what Slick did. So whether he did it or not, I don't know if that's going to be a big factor. The big factor is what defamatory statements may or may not have been made. So you guys, a lot of people want this to play out like it did for online and everything, with a bunch of people talking about it, but that's probably not gonna happen. So did he touch her? Third party said he did. So there's that. Shout out to everyone. Is admission not proof? Well, what did she admit to? Making someone feel uncomfortable? The same thing that whatchamacallit did. Okay, now we talked about Sierra. We talked about Crazy Slick's apology. We talked about whatchamacallit. Now let's Mizkif admitting it was just harassment. Okay, so I prepared this video. All right, here we go. I edited it down, and we have to link this back to the court documents. Okay. Actually, let me pull up the court documents first, so we can see everything clearly. Okay. Because she made some comments about Mizkif and what he said. So what did Adrianah say that Mizkif said in the court documents? Because remember, guys, the judge is only looking at this court document. He is not going through hours of live streams where people are discussing it who are not even there or not in attendance. The judge is not doing that. Okay. He never admitted to anything. Okay, great. I think people are caught up on if he touched her or not, but I'm just telling you, no one really cares about that. Okay, Maya Higa, that's her statements. We'll come back to them. Where's Mizkif? Blah, blah, blah. Give me a second. Higa. Matt's Rock, Matt's best friend. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Right here. This is what I want to show you. Sorry, guys. You know me. I'll be going through it. In the aftermath, the public discourages Mizkif, Higa, and Crazy Slick utilized their status, public as well as association with O2K, yada, yada, yada. Representations made to their followers and subscribers as being a non-event, something that no one cared about, and further describing it as a low scale and not really a big deal. This is what allegedly, I'm guessing, Mizkif said. And the only reason I have that is because I put together a video. I was digging on the internet.
You dig, bro. You like to dig.
Yes, Tony, I like to dig. I was digging on the internet and I saw this. And remember, she also accused them of excluding her from parties in the court docs. Do I need to show that? I don't think I need. I don't think I need to show that, right? I think we remember she was accused of it. All right, so let's go to this. Here we go. Share this tab. This is a little video I put together. Hopefully it don't lag.
Stream today at 10 in the morning, and I bet you he wasn't gonna. He got up for 30 minutes.
So this is Mizkif talking about Crazy Slick, and you probably already seen this. And if you did, this may be new review. But for me, this kind of corroborates what that court document said.
Came downstairs and went back down. Like, he does not hang out, dude. Look, I haven't seen him in 4 days. I don't like to be alone all day.
Hold on, look at this. Look. I downloaded it and it's lagging. Hold on. Let me drop the settings down. 720p. This is why I need the desktop, guys. I can't even run a 1080p video. All right, let's try this again.
What's so slick? What's slick being?
All right.
Like he streamed today at 10 in the morning, and I bet you he wasn't gonna. He got up for 30 minutes, came downstairs and went back down. Like, he does not hang out, dude.
Hold on. Is it a fact that this is Mizkif's voice? Is it? And you're right. I'm not planning to download. You're right, because this is a private video. I was too scared to leave this on my channel. Is it a fact that this is Mizkif's voice? No, it's AI. Okay. I love the comedy here. Okay, it's a fact that this is Mizkif's voice. Someone is skeptical. They said it's AI.
Like he streamed today at 10 in the morning, and I bet you he wasn't gonna. He got up for 30 minutes, came downstairs and went back down. Like, he does not hang out, dude. I haven't seen him in 4 days. I don't like to be alone all day. What's so slick? What's slick being busy with? Being severely depressed. I mean, he's been sleeping for 15 hours a day. Of what you can deem of it, it's sexual harassment, whatever. At a low scale, it's not really a big deal.
No, you didn't. You
Whoa,
lying.
whoa. Sorry, before we get to Asmongold, did y'all hear that before it cut out? He said on its low scale, it's not a big deal. Did he say that? Is it a fact that he said it's low scale and not really a big deal? We could play.
Like he streamed today at 10 in the morning, and I bet you he wasn't gonna. He got up for 30 minutes, came downstairs and went back down. Like, he does not hang out, dude. I haven't seen him in 4 days. I don't like to be alone all day. What's so slick? What's slick being busy with? Being severely depressed. I mean, he's been sleeping for 15 hours a day. Of what you can deem of it, it's sexual harassment, whatever. At a low scale, it's not really a big deal.
No, you didn't.
Okay, so he said it's low scale and not a big deal, and people are like, "Hey, he said that before he knew it was SA." Okay, but the judge is not going to look at that. The judge is going to say, "Hey, did he say this?" And she's going to be like, "I have this video." I'm just saying. Now, Asmongold, I don't know who this guy is, but he kind of corroborates some things when he says this. And remember, OTK is a target, is a defendant. Let me speak accurately, because no one is a target. OTK is a defendant in this case. Mizkif is a defendant in this case. So by proxy, Asmongold is a defendant if he owns if he's part owner, which I believe he's another owner. All right, great. Okay, the difference going to present the truth though. Defense. Okay, let's keep going.
You lying piece of shit. You never got accused.
Now he is responding to Slick's statement, which I never SA'd anyone and never will. I've never had any intentions of even harming anyone. I go out of my way to check on someone and get accused of rape. This is unfair. I will be getting a lawyer ASAP. Learn from Johnny Depp's situation. Now, Asmongold goes off on him.
This is unfair. I'll be getting a lawyer as soon as possible. Learn from the Johnny Depp situation and think first. Last time I fucking checked is you still all have all 10 fingers, Slick. are you doing sitting around talking about Johnny Depp? You're going to use his fucking problem, his thing where he lost his fucking finger. He's got marks on him everywhere. He's got 10 years of charges with different witnesses and other people coming in over and over and over. And you have the fucking audacity to go in and use his example to cover up for your slimy fucking bullshit. I don't give a fuck whether you...
Now look, everyone's saying Asmongold for the win, and it's great that Asmongold goes in on Slick, but he also said something that kind of gives credence to the lawsuit.
Touched her on the chest or not. You're a creepy fucking piece of shit that uses your friends to go and act as a gatekeeper to keep people out so you can allow yourself.
Whoa, he said Slick goes as a gatekeeper to keep people out. This is the same allegation that Adrianah is alluding to in her lawsuit, guys.
Gatekeeper to keep people out so you can allow yourself to be fucking abusive. I fucking hate you. I hope you die. I hope you fucking die.
Yeah, sorry, I got that. That's a little extreme. Now look, we don't have to play that anymore, but that's that. Let's keep going, guys. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're making great progress. We're going down the timeline. Now, where is the SA statement? Give me a second. Nope, I did that already. Here we go, right here. All right. Can y'all hear it? Share this tab. Give me a second. Let me add it to stream. This is one of Destiny's. Yeah, we're gonna get into the Destiny thing because it is pretty revealing if you ask me.
That you told streamers or were aware of that streamers were told not to hang out with Adrianah. The only time I ever
did not want to hang out with Adrianah is we went to 6th Street and she was groping Sear and it was very fucking weird. So we stopped hanging out with her and then that was it.
All right, so we really don't care what Destiny has to say because I really, they be on me, but I'll play it again for you guys.
Were there points that you told streamers or were aware of that streamers were told not to hang out with Adrianah? The only time I ever
did not want to hang out with Adrianah is we went to 6th Street and she was groping Sear and it was very fucking weird.
So, all right, let's get. All right, there we go. That is that. Yeah, hi Destiny's face. Okay, they probably about to get me out of there. Let me get them out of there. All right, so. That's crazy. You can't even show his face. I thought you couldn't just show whatchamacallit. You couldn't show him talking. You can't show his face as he's banned. Oh shit. I'm probably gonna get they're about to report this to high above Twitch and be like, you gotta take him off. He showed Destiny's face. They like, who? Henry. They like, who is Henry? The guy. They have no idea why. All right, so they said, hey, I can't show his face, which is going to mess me up because I didn't have time to edit the other content, but it's okay. It's all right because I have to go to my downloads. Give me a second because I downloaded this stuff, guys. Downloads, and since we can't show his face, we could probably use my phone to play it. Give me a second. Thank you guys for just scroll down. Look at you. I don't even look, y'all showing me all the little tips. I'm like, oh, I gotta play it on my phone. But anyway, just saying, or go full screen. Okay, all right. Thank you guys. Thank you for the tips. Thank you for helping me. This is how you know I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And shout out to, I want to give this channel credit. Bo Blacks. We about to fair use his content. And we could show this. I don't think this guy is whatchamacallit. Anywho, so now we about to hear from Adrianah and we about to hear from Maya Higa. And then we're going to listen to the call, a little bit of the call, not the whole 5 hours or 3 hours of the call. We're going to listen to the parts that I found to be relevant. Okay. So yeah, Bob. This guy, Bob Black's guy is mentally ill. Guys, I don't care if he's mentally ill. I care if he has evidence. That's it. That's it. Does he have evidence? All right, cool. If he has evidence, we're great. If he doesn't, He hates Mizkif. And look, the thing about this, guys, right? I am not playing anything. I don't want the opinion of anyone. We're only dealing with facts. So what Boblev has to say bears nothing. Bears nothing, guys. We're about to talk about Adrianah. Okay. Now I'm aware of this tweet that came out that allegedly started it all. Sorry, let me get this out of here. Sorry about this, guys. Clarence Donovan is definitely mentally ill. If he has proof, you have to listen. That's all I want is proof. I don't care how he feels about him. But so Trainwreck did this. He replied to Mizkif about being banned. And he said, are you going to send Maya and Mitch to railroad and blackmail me like you did those girls to cover up SA? You effing scumbag piece of crap. You want me to come, you want to come at me and make ish up, then you better be sure you don't live in a glass house, you insecure peace leaf. Okay? People like, I hope your wife takes it all. She is, guys. I've made peace with it. The people involved know the truth about those of you that you are farming for drama and coming to split conclusions. Let me be more clear. Mizkif didn't assault the woman. He orchestrated the cover up for his friends. That's exactly how my tweet reads. This is Trainwreck's opinion on it, but we don't care. This is his opinion. There's nothing fact about it. But Adrianah, she has some facts.
June 7th, I think that I came out with the twit longer, and over a year since I've faced the consequences of doing what I thought was the right thing to do and doing what Mizkif and Maya asked me to do.
Okay, she said she did what Mizkif and Maya asked her to do. I'll play it back for you again. I know she goes into
necessarily upset about it. It's been over a year. So it was like June 7th, I think, that I came out with the twit longer, and over a year since I've faced the consequences of doing what I thought was the right thing to do and doing what Mizkif and Maya asked me to do.
Okay, so she's saying she's directed by Mizkif and Maya. Let's see what happens. They talk about it, all this stuff. Now, this is where it kind of gets a little good. She blames Novaru for kind of saying everything. You hear him talk about how it was the worst day of his life. Mizkif never spoke to her. Of course, he never spoke to her. And we're going to talk about why he didn't, because that's in the Destiny call.
The girl, because they're boyfriend, girlfriend. I hate the circle anymore. So
he did. He needs to get better. He needs to.
Can't even say anything about it.
This never got.
Sorry about the sound, guys. This is about as loud as I can get it. It's she's about to talk about
that big.
Yeah. To this day, you know the fucked up thing? Angel, because I did in the tweet longer. If anybody ever bothered to read it,
here we go.
Told me, because obviously, especially with the Reddit coomers and whatever. So I just, kept my distance, minded my business. Then some girl was like, this girl named Novaru. I don't know if you know her. Fuck Novaru.
Novaru, maybe.
She was like grasping at straws because her channel was starting to get irrelevant and she wasn't involved in like the circle.
That's an opinion. She's grasping that. She put it out because her channel's getting irrelevant. I'm just saying. That's an opinion. That's not a fact.
Anymore. So she was like, I don't like Slick because she touched my friend. We aren't friends. She had me blocked on fucking Twitter. I don't even know why. She had me blocked because she had beef with my other friend. So she had me blocked on Twitter. She told my story saying, oh, he touched my friend while she was unconscious. Told that story, and then it blows up on LSF. Everyone's like, the girl needs to come out. Whoever the girl is needs to come out. So I'm like, what the hell? I woke up. I was trying to go to physical therapy that day. I got a bad back. And then I was like, fuck, I got to go to my friend.
She got a bad back. Do you think she need a backiotomy? If you know where I got that from, put it in the comment section.
So I went to my friend who is the one who told me, because obviously I was unconscious, who was the one who told me that he was doing that. Because apparently there was like my group of friends who was like trying to protect me from him and kept telling him to stop, and he just kept doing it. Then I went over to his house and I was like, okay, let's write this twit longer because fuck Nova. I'm going to go on Nova. I'm going to go on Slick because fuck them. Like, it sucks that I have to do this. But
all right. So she's getting into the twit longer, guys, right? And we know when she wrote the twit longer, this is what she said. Give me a second because I want to. We just going off facts today, guys. We're not Coach Gang in the house. What's up? We're just going off facts today. We're not really going off of anything else. So remember where I'm at. She said the same day, plaintiff found herself confronted and ambushed by a group of online personalities who confronted her at the home of a mutual acquaintance. Ignored by the entries, we have Barry, Mitch Jones, and Maya Higa. Okay? Remember that. We'll come back to it. Let's keep going.
So I go
Right.
upstairs. He's in a meeting because he works from home. So he goes in his meeting. I go upstairs to my friend because my friend was at work with the girl because they're boyfriend and girlfriend. I hear Mitch, Barry, and Maya come in. I don't want to deal with them. I just want to write this to it longer and move on with my life. Maya was like, I just don't think you should say anything at all. And I'm like,
Whoa.
are you fucking
Whoa. She is alleging that Maya told her not to say anything at all. Someone said that's not a fact. It's here. I mean, it's her word versus the other. Unless we got a record and it doesn't matter. But we do have Maya Higa.
kidding me? Or she said I should say something anonymously, or everyone was like, no, or I should say it wasn't that big of a deal and I'm over it now. And I was like, listen, I'm gonna be true to myself. I'll make Slick look good, like an angel, because I did in the tweet longer. If anybody ever bothered to read it, because a lot of people didn't, I make Slick look like an angel. I'm like, hey, it's whatever. This made me uncomfortable, but it's whatever. Even though I was upset with it, I just, I came to a even point with Maya because Maya was like, we don't want to kick him out. So I was like, okay.
Okay, this is her recollection of it on some Omegle stuff. What is it? Omegle? Yeah, Omegle.
Didn't want to be socially excluded. I expressed that. I said, hey, I'll do whatever. Like, this is obviously I'm going to tell my side of the story, but I'm able to come to an even point with you so you guys don't exclude me. Because knowing this, like, as a smaller streamer in Austin, these people have the power to isolate me.
Okay. These people have the power to isolate her. That's what she is alleging. I don't live in Austin, have no idea. But let's keep going.
Isolate the fuck out of me. And she said, okay, that's fine. And guess what happened anyways? Guess what fucking happened anyways?
To this day, every time I hang out with a streamer and they know the Mizkif.
Now look, she's about to drop a bomb that I don't even think people caught, but I caught it. I caught it with my eye, my investigator eye. I was like, whoa.
Circle jerk, he will go and message them, whatever big streamer I'm with, a long paragraph on how she doesn't want them to be around because it triggered him because he almost got kicked out.
Whoa, did you hear that? Crazy Slick messaged someone saying don't hang with her because it triggers him. I'll run it back.
Tell my side of the story, but I'm able to come to an even point with you so you guys don't exclude me. Because knowing this, like, as a smaller streamer in Austin, these people have the power to isolate me. Isolate the fuck out of me. And she said, okay, that's fine. And guess what happened anyways? Guess what fucking happened anyways?
To this day, every time I hang out with a streamer and they know the Mizkif circle jerk, he will go and message them, whatever big streamer I'm with, a long paragraph on how she doesn't want them to be around because it triggered him because he almost got kicked out.
Dang.
I'm like shadow banned from that whole group. And the thing that sucks is like I'm friends with these bigger streamers. They know I'm right? And they've reached out to me and like, are you okay? Whatever. But they can't be seen in public with me. They can't collaborate with me because at the end of the day, if they do, guess what happens? Slick goes in and is like, I don't want you around her anymore. And Slick has the power to because Slick can cut him off from this Mizkif circle jerk, which they all are like grasping to get in. You know what I mean? It's the one thing that really like made me contemplate like unaliving because it's like I worked so hard to get where.
Whoa, unaliving. Remember, guys, she's also suing for emotional distress. So when she says, hey, I'm stressed out, I'm thinking about unaliving myself, just saying. And y'all, look, this is not the defamatory part. Like, all we're doing is talking about the court case and credibility because they're going to have to come for credibility, guys.
I am. And like, I'm from the trailer parks of Michigan. Like, I'm not from like, I don't got like in a rich family. Like, I got kicked out when I was 17 and I worked really hard to get to where I am.
Someone
do
said,
what my dream job.
Someone
but
said,
now it's
I'll
like,
put
things
it
are
in
just so hard for me because, I came here for.
Mind you, I work 2 real jobs now because I wasn't able to keep up with streaming. It could be any factor. I'm not saying it's only because of the Slick situation. It could literally be any factor, okay? I'm not saying but obviously this didn't help. And I'm sure I would be somewhere else with my career if this didn't happen.
Before I moved here,
all right, so we're getting to the juicy part. When I show you this in this video, I was like, holy crap.
I used to visit a lot because I was friends with all these people. and now it's like I'm just like a social outcast.
That's fuck. So he tried to do all that while you were like drunk, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I was drunk and then I passed out because I drank too much. But I was like, it was like in an Airbnb, so I was just in a room.
Now this also gonna be used against her because they're gonna say she drinks too much. Here, she just admitted that she drunk too much. Okay.
And then he kept like trying to come in, like feel my chest.
Hey, I just want to make a statement. Someone said, "Are you going to watch the debunk videos too?" Email them to me, guys. Look, I don't really have a dog in the race. People know how I feel about Mizkif. But if there is some undeniable proof, some slam dunk that, hey, this person is lying, I'll report it. Ask Tammy. Is Tammy still here or did Tammy check out? Ask Tammy. If you have facts that something is not right, I will, hey, just shoot me an email. Like if Mizkif's team, like, hey, Henry, I know we feel a certain way, but hey, this is what it is. I would gladly hit the stream and say, hey, guys, I know how I feel about Mizkif, but look, I saw this. This case could get thrown out. But as of right now, the only facts we have is Adrianah's court case, and we're gonna get to more stuff. Could Tammy, what's it? Look, people know how hard I went in on Tammy, right? They're like, God damn, man, I went so hard on Tammy. It's like, yo, why'd you go so hard on her? I was like, because the facts were not looking in her favor. And then she showed me some facts, and I was like, oh, all right. Well, sorry, Tammy. You were absolutely right. But that's just how I operate, guys. I'm always go with the facts over the feelings, even if I don't like you at first. Now, me and Tammy, we've gotten a little closer. We're cool now. But at first, she hated me, and I didn't really care for her. Let's keep going.
And like touch my boob, and my friend was like, yo, stop. Like, I'm just checking her pulse. He's like, dude, stop. You're not checking her pulse. Like, you're
checking her pulse, grabbing her.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And then he would go away and he would come back and try to do it again. So my friends literally had to guard me. And the craziest part is, it's not just like, oh, accusation. He admitted this. He admitted to doing this. Like, he put out his twit longer after.
Okay, remember, he admitted she's taken his twit longer as an admission of touching her.
Mine saying, oh, I'm so sorry, Adrianah. I was drunk, whatever. He did it. He admitted to doing it. It's not even just like, oh, that's a weird accusation that you did.
But I keep telling you guys, don't get caught up on if he did it or not. Don't get caught up on that. I keep telling. Oh, she's still here. Tammy, will you let them know if you present me with some facts, I'm gonna show them. Tammy, no. Anywho, let's get to it because we gotta go through my Higas and some other.
I didn't even hear about this, to be honest, at all.
So pushed under the rug. He weaseled his way in.
No way.
PK party because I collaborated with him and I talked around me. I collaborated with him and I talked to the person who organized this party. He found a way to insert himself into Cypher PK's party. You know what I mean? After he saw that I was so obviously he's like trying to stop my bag
exactly
intentionally.
Not to mention he would see who I was hanging out with.
Okay, listen up, guys. Listen up. Listen right here. If you don't listen to nothing else, listen right here.
On Twitter and invite them to whatever like next Ms. House party that was happening. To sum it up for y'all, I've had my notes. My career was stunted.
Whoa. Did you see the goddamn notebook? Did you see it? She has a list. She's organized. And watch what she says.
Because I was reaching personal record views before this whole thing happened. A lot of people who I've been friends with who are bigger streamers are obviously afraid to be around me. I did a stream where I drank with 3 of my friends. It was a grand, old, happy time. Come to find out that later that night, Slick messages a paragraph to both of my friends who I streamed with. Who knows about the third one? I was confirmed 2 of them. Don't know about the third one. Saying, why are you around Adrianah Lee? She triggers me. Please don't hang around her. When I was just trying to collaborate with some of my friends who happen to be bigger streamers than me. And guess what? I did not see one of those people because one of those people works for OTK. Ooh. I have never hung out with him since. And listen, hey, it's not his fault. It literally is not his fault. I don't want to stop his bag.
Look, guys, y'all keep saying defamation. This is credibility, right? This is a credibility check.
I want to be the reason that he gets fired or the reason that he can't make money. Do your thing. Like I as a friend or as someone who does care about people.
But what she's saying is damages. Hey, I used to be able to stream. Now I can't with these people. You see what I'm saying? I hit personal highs. Now I can't with these people. I can say, hey, my videos were averaging like 2K per video. Then I got brigaded and now I can't even crack a K. You know what I'm saying? It happens.
Well-being, yeah, do your thing. It fucking sucks that I'm this hush-hush word, this hush-hush situation. Nobody can be my friend or be around me without Slick having something to say about it. So I was hanging out with this exclusive group of girls one time and just going to the bars with them randomly. Doesn't even talk to these girls, isn't even friends with these girls. Text them, want to come to Mizkif party? What are they going to say? Of course they're going to say yes, because this is networking that helps everyone's career. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. People know their friend fucked up, but they want to give a reason to why I fucking deserved it. They want to.
Oh, look, she's about to go off, but she's about to say, hey, I've talked to lawyers.
Squish things around. So it's like, oh yeah, he did that, but she's a bitch. Oh yeah, he did that, but she's a whore. Like, people want to spin as much as they can to give a reason why Adrianah Lee deserved that. When everyone knows I was fucking asleep. How the fuck does any girl take accountability? Take accountability for your mistakes. What the fuck did I do? I fucking fell asleep. And he wants to go around, well, she tried to apologize to me at a party. He goes up to my fucking friends. Oh, like, you're Adrianah's friend? Well, guess what? She apologized to me at a party. Slick, if you're watching this, where the fuck did I apologize for? What the fuck did I apologize for? I would love for you to fucking tell me. I probably said, hey.
Well, we got this, guys. We not gonna act like this don't exist. We not gonna act like this don't exist. Look, I may have my feelings, but facts are facts. It's a fact that on October 19th at 10:25 p.m., she did send this to Sire. And hey, I just informed what I did Saturday. I just want to apologize. So there's an apology right there. But anyway, I'll let her keep cooking and then we go to Maya Higa.
Mind not talking shit about me? Are we on the same page? Fuck Novaru. We hate Novaru. Please stop fucking talking shit about me. Yes, I said that to him because I would like to stop being fucking shit talked, stop being fucking excluded, have my friends, my best friends for fucking years turn on me because they're tired of not being invited to things because they're friends with me. People I've literally known for years. Like, we're super close with, have turned on me and tried to come up with some random reason to not like me because they're mad they can't get in the Mizkif circle jerk. Their careers are also taking a toll, and it's not fair to them that their careers are taking a toll for something that happened to me when I was sleeping. Something I didn't even want to fucking say. Something Novaru fucking came out about. Although I am still, like, obviously allowed to be and valid to be upset about me being touched on sleep. What pisses me off the most is the way it was treated afterwards, and the way it was so pushed onto the rug, in the way that I'm, as I said, being silenced and my career is being pushed down. I've talked to lawyers about this situation.
There you go, right there. If you didn't hear that, she has a notebook. This is going to be her evidence, your video, and we about to get to more evidence. Let's try to get to it, and then we're gonna go to Maya Higa.
Me when I was sleeping. Something I didn't even want to fucking say. Something Novaru fucking came out about. Although I am still, like, obviously allowed to be and valid to be upset about me being touched when I was asleep. What pisses me off the most is the way it was treated afterwards, in the way it was so pushed onto the rug, in the way that I'm, as I said, being silenced and my career is being pushed down. I've talked to lawyers about this situation. I've worked too fucking hard to get to where I am, coming from fucking nothing, for somebody who hasn't had a fucking job in their motherfucking life, never filled out a fucking W-2s, living in a mansion crying. I'm so sad that these rumors are being months after the whole.
All right, guys. She went off. Look, so if you guys don't know, this is the woman who is suing OTK for defamation. So now let's go to, is Maya Higa up in here? I want to get to the juicy stuff. She says some other things, but what's this?
To the police, tell me what they would say. They would say, oh, do you have a picture?
This is when she went to the police. And yes, the police, look, guys, I still have my stuff here when I had my stalker who was putting notes on my car. Yes, I went to the police and they said, she didn't threaten you. So get the hell out of here. But anyway, let's go to Maya Higa, right? Because remember, she said Maya Higa came. Now we got Maya Higa. We gonna hear from crazy Mitch Jones, and then we're gonna hear the leak tape, not the whole part, maybe like 10 minutes of it, and then we're gonna get into the text messages
and him sexually assaulting her or him being a predator. Or
these messages Adrianah got from Brit Ball by saying, I have never sexually assaulted anyone.
This is Slick trying to say he never did it, but we don't care because we kind of know he just left. So now let's get to Maya Higa's, guys.
I'm gonna do my very, very best to clear it up and be very concise and to defend nobody except for myself.
And guess what? I downloaded it. That's why it's going so smooth, y'all. Y'all taught me. Y'all taught me some stuff. So remember, she's alleged to saying some things
In this situation, and my actions are the reason that I chose to do what I did that day. I woke up to messages or something about Nova coming out, baiting a story that Adrianah was going to write a twit longer about Slick and him sexually assaulting her or him being a predator.
Okay, so this is her recollection of events. Remember, y'all like, tell the whole story. I'm like, okay, guys. Download the 480p. Probably. Look, man, you know I need a desktop, goddammit. Shit. Trust me, once my divorce is final, we'll be good. Just gotta bear with me. And if you want to update, speaking of divorce, I did send her a new offer today, so hopefully she accepts it.
What have you? I woke Miz up, told him, woke Mitch up, told him. We were all freaking out. Miz said he was going to kick Slick out. Slick told me his side of the story. Mitch is friends with Adrianah. Miz wanted me and Mitch to go to Adrianah's house to talk to her and find out what happened. I wanted to go find out what happened and figure out what was going to happen with Slick. Originally, she said, and I know a lot of people are saying that I told her not to say anything, which I don't believe is the case. It's been a long time, but she said on her stream she didn't want to come out with it because she didn't want to get the short end of the stick, right? She felt like she was forced.
Okay, so she just corroborated what whatchamacallit said. She just corroborated that they didn't want to come out with it.
Forced into the situation with Nova saying it, but she said on this stream, she was like, I knew I was going to get the short end of the stick if I say something. So we probably had a conversation that was like, are you sure you want to do this? Do you want to say anything or do you just want to do it anonymously? Something like that, right? She said that she wanted to come out with a statement. So I said, okay. And her friend in that call, Kyle, was there the day of as well. He mentioned, I told her that day, I was like, as a woman, if this is your story, you should be able to tell it, right? I was fine with her, the twit longer, fine, right? She was going to write a twit longer. And I asked her if she thought that Slick raped her or sexually assaulted her. Right. At the time, she said no. So I said, okay, could you include that in your twit longer then? And she said, okay. She still wanted to tell her whole story. She said everything that happened that night in that twit longer. To be clear, he did not rape or assault me, but his actions did make me uncomfortable. She showed me it, and I said, thank you for including that because I didn't want added.
I get it. You wanted to know that, essay, you want to clarify what type because, excuse me, that grape is the most severe of it. So you're still kind of like interfering with her putting out her raw, uninfluenced statement.
Speculation to what was happening with Slick. I didn't think of it as a rape, or honestly, I didn't think of it as a sexual assault at the time. The way we were talking about it, what had happened. And she said that she didn't feel like it was like that. And was there a power dynamic in that situation?
Now we get into the power dynamic. This goes along the lines of Adrianah alluding to being intimidated.
Because I'm a bigger streamer, yes. And I feel bad about that. It wasn't my intention to introduce that to the situation. I wasn't trying to impose that on her. I wasn't trying to pressure her, or like force her into saying something. But did it naturally exist? Yes. But all I went there for was to ask her if she had been raped or sexually assaulted. She said no. I asked her if she can include that. And that's like pretty much all that happened. I am going to show these because I think that it helps a little bit. This is from when it had happened.
Uh-oh, is she leaking someone's text messages? Flux, where you at? Flux, Maya Higa leaking someone's text messages, man. Where you at, Flux? Should we sue her for leaking? Did she get permission to leak these? Flux, where you at?
July 6th, I asked if she was okay. She said, yeah, she's hanging in there. I said, I'm fine. Thank you for talking to us today. I'm sorry, talking to us being me, Mitch. And I said, I'm sorry for what happened with Slick. I know what it's like to be assaulted, feel triggered, blah, blah, blah. To deal with those feelings in the public eye is a lot. And she said, thank you so much for helping me with this. It's just a lot of anxiety. I was there with her while she was writing it, but I'm not like holding a gun to this girl's head. I'm not like trying to pay her off. I'm not.
You just said you got 30K streamer, or you're a bigger streamer, so you understand how she could be intimidated.
Blackmailing her into saying what I want her to say. That's where that ended. Or we talked about what had happened. I asked if she was going to share a story, if she could include that. She did. She showed it to me. She tweeted it. I did not know how much it's affected her at this point in her, like for this long in her life. I didn't know that Slick messaged people every time she hung out with somebody to get her to get blacklisted. I moved out of that house a couple months after this had happened. I'm sorry for inserting myself into any of this in the first place. I'm sorry for what it's done to Adrianah, truly. Like, I will talk to Adrianah off stream about this as well.
Off stream, girl, you might be on the goddamn stand. You might be on have to testify. You talking about off stream. What about on the stand? What about your right hand? You swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you.
I am sorry about what's happened because of it.
Yes.
I've been very separated from all of that for a very long time now. I've just been like living by myself, you know, doing my own thing. The gist of it is I woke up, we all thought that that Slick was gonna be, you know, gonna have to move out and that everything was ending. Slick was my best friend at the time. I went over to try to figure out what happened.
All right, man. Yeah. Okay. The animal sanctuary. You're right, man. Let's stop. Let's Maya Higa. I know she's saving the birds, but let's keep.
We talked about what happened. I wanted to clear up what happened, and I asked if she could include that it wasn't rape or sexual assault, because at the time she said that it wasn't, but she wanted to share that it made her uncomfortable and she wanted to share her story. She did, but that was the end of it. And I'm sorry for the power dynamic that was naturally put in place there. I'm sorry for saying that everything would be okay. Genuinely thought that it would be. I didn't know that Slick messaged people. I don't have control over the social scene like that, you know, like I don't have control over like who gets invited to everything and like who hangs out and who's they're like blacklisted, and you know, I don't have control over that, but I'm sorry that it turned into that. That's my side of it. Again, I'm not here to defend anybody. I'm just trying to explain to you what happened that day. I just want everybody to understand that I'm not there like blackmailing or holding a gun to her head or saying like, don't tweet this, tweet, you know, like I don't feel like I forced anyone into anything. And I'm just like, God, I feel really bad. I feel really, really bad.
Cheyenne's lie detector is going off, guys.
Why you always lying?
And this sucks, and I wish I was never involved in it, and I wish I never went over there. I want to say that I meant well for everyone involved, and that's just like, I know that's a lot to say, and I know it sounds stupid.
Okay,
I'm sorry for everything. And
right.
It's just like so unfair that she's gotten roped into these situations multiple times.
She went
like the first time, how it happened, and this time. That
all right.
It's unfair that her career has been affected by it. It's unfair that her social life has been affected by it. Because you know she's a victim in this situation.
Gotcha.
And it's all very sad and very unfortunate. And I'm just really sorry that I was ever involved and that I contributed that I contributed to her
we got your
suffering.
Statement. All right.
So that's about it so far.
All right. So remember, this is her statement. This can be used in court. Remember, guys, I've told you as an investigator, look, everything. Look, once you put it out there, it's out there. I've told you, never, ever apologize. Don't ever apologize. Hey, you smacked me, Henry. You think I'm gonna apologize?
Nope.
No, I didn't. You sure I smacked you? Did you see me smack you? You know what I'm saying? You know, the reason why you never apologize is because it looks to a jury, what she's asking for, like guilt, okay? And I see some people getting banned. Flux he's taking his heat out, guys. Did he call Maya Higa out for leaking Adrianah Lee's messages? You know what I'm saying? Anywho. Allegedly, right? Allegedly, it's Flux. Whatever. Okay, now she's saying, "Hey, I didn't do it." All right, you believe her? Y'all believe her? Do you? How can she come out with this statement with the leaked phone call? And y'all like, you got the leaked phone call? I was like, yes. Now look, the leaked phone call, we're not listening to all 3 hours, but I got about 15 minutes of just nothing but the hits. And you like, Henry, what else you got, Henry? And you know, I try to do what I can. I try to do. Now like, well, what's
all right? So a lot more people have went onto their live streams.
All right, we don't care what he
Barry and Maya.
All right, this is Mitch Jones.
You dig, bro. You like to dig.
Now look, I didn't dig this up. Well, you can say I dug it up, but this is Mitch Jones' statement. Remember, guys, remember who went to the house? Barry, Mitch Jones, Maya Higa. Oh, someone said the rat. Is Mitch a rat, guys? Is Mitch a rat? Did he turn on Mizkif? I hear he's living in LA now, comfortable. So here's my question to everyone spamming rat. Did he snitch? That's what I want to know. Is he a snitch? Is he considered to the Mizkids, kids, or whatever y'all call yourselves? Is he considered a snitch? No, it's a meme. Is he considered a snitch? Is Mitch Jones considered a snitch? If you want to know about Mitch past, then yes, he is a rat. Did he snitch on everybody? That's all I want to know. No, he's not a snitch. Okay, cool. He's not a snitch, but he's a witness. He may not be a snitch, but he's a witness because she cited in her how he has no credibility. Tell that to the judge. He has no credibility to you guys. What about the potential 12 people who don't know him from a can of paint that this potentially could go to? You think they looking up his history?
Nope.
Like, seriously, guys, you got to think about it just a little differently. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so this is Mitch Jones. We want to get his statement, and then hold on. I gotta scroll down because I like, hey, don't show Destiny face, goddammit.
Mitch and your girlfriend, it's an extension of yourself, and it's even worse because now it's under the guise of trust.
Well, so here's what happened. Mitch got there. Mitch was basically there, and he, from what I've heard, he just played with the dog.
If you want to know.
All right, so Mitch was there. You heard Mizkif say Mitch was there. All right, so let's go back to, let's get Mitch's statement. And then we gonna hear the call. Then we gonna look at this swatting police report from XQC with footage. And I do have the body cam footage when they broke in, and Adept was unfortunately in there. I think her mom was in there too. And they didn't treat them the kindest.
You know, I reached out to her to try and help her because after the situation had happened, if you felt like you were downplayed in any way, I don't want that to be the case. I'm involved in this because This
is a good find. Is this Mitch Jones? Is it a fact that this is Mitch Jones? I'm sorry. Mitch changed his story twice during the stream. Okay, guys, y'all are looking at it through tunnel vision. Hey, imagine you're the judge sitting on the stream, sitting on the case. You have no idea who these people are or care. And you just like, hey, what are we doing? All right, well, let's hear what Mitch Jones said.
I am the one that went to her after the fact and was like, hey, I think that there was an issue here.
Yes, I do have the body cam footage of Adept. Sorry.
Gave her the contact information to Train, right? And then Train has been helping her with this, obviously this is all unfolded, right? Like this whole situation is honestly just so fucking sad, man. And I don't know who I can trust. And I feel very alone. I feel like I'm being used as a guinea pig. I'm honestly scared, man. Like, and all I tried to do was help this fucking poor girl. And I feel like I'm terrified. I'm actually fucking terrified.
Mizkid's on his ass. He had to flee the country, I heard.
But Maya, I believe, woke me up that day. There were some accusations against Crazy Slick. And apparently Novaru was the one who leaked it initially. Whoa. And then
didn't Maya just corroborate to say she woke up Mitch and Miz? Yeah, there we go. Because they all live in the house. Is it a fact they used to all live in the house? Just saying.
Adrianah was forced to make a statement because Novaru had basically talked on her behalf. Maya had woken up Miz, and then I was also woken up, and then we were all standing there, and we were like, okay, what are we gonna do?
Who decided to go and sit down in a room, in a bedroom somewhere to like make
Very
a
important
plan?
question. Yeah, I mean that.
Who decided to sit down in the room to have a meeting and what to do?
Apparently, Novaru was the one who leaked it initially, and then Adrianah was forced to make a statement because Novaru had basically talked on her behalf. Maya had woken up Miz, and then I was also woken up, and then we were all standing there, and we were like, okay, what are we gonna do?
Who decided to go and sit down in a room, in a bedroom somewhere to like make a plan?
Yeah, I mean that was Miz's idea to like create a plan of like what we're going to do.
What was said during that like sit? Hey, is Miz short for Mizkif? Put a 1 in the chat. Leading question? No. Here's a leading question. Leading question is, did Miz set up the meeting? That's leading. You led it to Miz. He said open-ended. Who set up the meeting to discuss the drama? And he said it was Miz. You see the difference? Leading is, hey, did Miz set it up? No. You say, who set it up? Who set up the meeting? He said they had a meeting. Hey, who set up the meeting? Miz set up the meeting. That's according to Mitch Jones. Let's continue. Great, whatchamacallit. All right. So thank you guys for remember, one's equal fact. Down. Let's go to Adrianah's house.
Okay, Maya was trying to get Adrianah's side of the story. Maya and I both wanted to see if Slick's and Adrianah's stories added up, because at that point in time, everyone in our house had just had the info of Slick, right? So, but we knew that something was wrong and he fucked up. But like we wanted to hear her side of the story just to see like what he did wrong or whatever. And that when we were in the room is what we were discussing at first. Obviously, Miz, was like very worried that his best friend was going to get kicked out, and like he was feeling like very much so affected by it. Like he was like worried about Slick or whatever. Told Maya like, "You're Maya Higa, like you know who you are," and he told me also to not say shit. He was like, "Mitch, you're an idiot. Don't."
You're Maya Higa. Shout out to my Higas out there. All right, I'm sorry. It was too easy. It was too easy.
Fucking don't say shit. And I'm like, okay. And my only intention going over there was to figure out what her side of the story was. I just wanted to hear her talk. I had nothing to say to her other than that. And so you're saying, was there malicious instruction from Miz is what you're asking me? I think that Miz was looking out for Slick's best interest in that scenario.
Okay, so he said, I think Miz was looking out Slick's best interest in that scenario. We already established that whatchamacallit is this. And when he says, I think, who cares what he thinks? Best interest, it doesn't matter, guys. When he says who thinks, no. We want to know facts. Did Miz call the meeting? Yes.
Does that answer the question?
I think it beats around the bush, but I mean, like, straight up, like, just shoot it real.
Okay.
Do you feel like it was kind of malicious or not?
I wouldn't use the word.
Remember, we don't care about feelings on this channel. Do you feel like it was malicious? We don't care about that. We want statements.
Or malicious. I do think that Miz is like the leader of that house and shit. And I think that he definitely knew that he was telling Maya that she knew her strengths and she knew what she could do or not do, but you know what I mean? She knew that it was like a woman-to-woman thing. I can't be in Miz's head and know his intentions, but all I know is from what I thought and what it looked like, I guess, yes, it looked like that. Yeah, it was me, Barry, and Maya that walked in that room.
Okay, me, Barry, and Maya that walked in that room. What does this say? It was Barry, Mitch Jones, and Maya Higa. We are all Maya Higa. Shout out to my Higas out there. That name, Maya Higa. Shout out to Maya Higa. She, shout out to Maya Higa. She reminds me of somebody I know. Okay. Look, I just want to show the facts, guys. That's all we care about. All right. Well, how did that conversation go?
They were speaking about what was happening. And the reason that I felt like there was a weirdness in the air was because I could tell that the guy Kyle was like alluding, because obviously he was an eyewitness of the account. I could tell that he was alluding that, she shouldn't change her statement at all. You know what I mean? Like, it just seemed to me like he was like, no, you should leave that in. That he was telling Maya that
it doesn't matter what it seemed to him, but he did state a fact that it was her and Maya Higa in the room. Now, he also switched up his story on the lead call and said he was outside most of the time, so he really didn't hear. But Who cares?
She knew her strengths and she knew what she could do or not do, but you know what I mean? She knew that it was like a woman to woman thing. I can't be in Miz's head and know his intentions, but all I know is from what I thought and what it looked like, I guess, yes, it looked like that. Yeah, it was me, Barry, and Maya that walked in that room. It was mainly Maya and Adrianah and Lee talking.
All right. Well, how did that conversation go?
They were speaking about what was happening, and the reason that I felt like there was a weirdness in the air was because I could tell that the guy Kyle was like alluding, because obviously he was an eyewitness of the account. I could tell that he was alluding that, you know, she shouldn't change her statement at all. You know what I mean? Like, it just seemed to me like he was like, no, you should leave that in. And like, I don't think she knew what happened to her, if that makes sense. I think that she was passed out or whatever, and someone else was an eyewitness of what happened. And that's when I felt like uncomfortable. I was like, oh shit, like this is like a big deal, and I honestly don't even want to be here anymore. And that's when I went outside and I was just fucking playing with the dogs.
Okay, so now he's outside playing with the dogs.
Maya wanted Adrianah's side of the story, but do I think that Maya is capable of gaslighting someone into downplaying a sexual assault? No, I don't think she's capable of that. Was I there for it all? No, I wasn't. So I guess Adrianah, Lee's word would matter a lot more than mine here, right? All I know is after all of this happened, I felt extremely fucking weird. And I was like, okay, this whole situation is strange as fuck. I didn't want to be associated with any sort of business of this being, you know, downplayed or anything like that, right? So I reached out to Adrianah and I was like, look, I do not want to play any part of you not saying your story. If you felt like you were strong-armed or, you know, anything into...
All right, Mitch Jones, we're not going to play it all. He really don't say nothing crazy, but I kind of want to get through this because I want to get to the good part. I want to get to the good part. So let me do this. Let me remove it so I can show y'all Destiny. We're going to get into the leak call. But if we go to the court documents, let's go into it real quick. Let's show you this. The court document says, hopefully y'all remember this, right? They come to the house. Higa began badgering plaintiff, demanding to know the truth of what happened. She's talking about Maya Higa. Is insisting that Rodriguez would never do something like that. He was a good guy. While Higa also sought to cast doubt on plaintiff's memory and acknowledge of what actually happened. Okay? Higa sought to emotionally undermine and manipulate plaintiff, telling her that she were to say something off the topic, then Higa knew, fellow woman, the plaintiff would be hated and argued that the plaintiff would be isolated. Okay? Plaintiff is Adrianah Lee. In the Twitch community, Rodriguez is Mizkif's best friend and roommate, and Mizkif could not bear to have his best friend cast out. Okay, let's go back up there, put that on the screen because this is about to be key because we're about to get into the call. We're about to get into the call. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right. Because y'all told me don't put Destiny face. Like Twitter is weird where you're like, hey, don't put his face on there. God damn it. Okay.
I remember the whole day. This was one of the scariest days of my lives. My best friend in the whole world, Slick, people are saying he's about to get canceled.
Okay, cool. I could pause it with the space bar. So this is the call from Mizkif, Mitch Jones, Barry, Trainwreck.
One in his room, Maya's crying. I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm hyperventilating. Mitch is there. We're all trying to figure out what the fuck we can do for my best friend, right? I care about Slick. I fucking do. I love the guy. People were telling us, mainly Barry, that, yo, Adrianah Lee's about to come out with some shit because Novaru, she went out and tried to say some stupid ass shit and accusations about Slick. I am freaking out and I'm literally crying because I'm saying to myself,
okay, that is Miz talking. Is that a fact that that's Miz's voice talking? Can someone confirm if that is Miz's voice? Can I get some ones in the chat if that's him? Remember, 1 for fact, 2 for false. Okay, so that's Mizkif's voice talking. All right, great.
I'm going to lose my best friend. I'm going to lose my best friend in the entire world. Maya's upset. Mitch is sitting there. We're all freaking out. I try to get answers. I try to get, what is Adrianah Lee thinking? What is going on here? What's happening to my best friend? I wanted to know.
Were you
was
there
happening?
that night, Miz?
The party? No. Barry calls us finally after Mitch's spam calling. Mitch, this is all accurate so far, right?
Yeah, well, Barry was the only reason that we were able to get a hold of her because he was
Right.
friends with what the fuck is her name?
Kyle and Anna.
Barry then from there he said to us, "Yo, Slick's done." And I'm like, he wouldn't really give us a good description. He's like, Slick's done. It's over. Adrianah is fucking saying that this shit's bad. It's done. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck does that mean? And Barry kind of hung up, and Adrianah we didn't get a hold of them pretty much ever. I didn't go because you know why I didn't go? I knew that if I went train, it would have looked immediately like a power play.
Okay, he said if I went, it would have looked like a power play. Let me rewind it.
With what the fuck is her name?
Kyle and Anna.
Barry then from there he said to us, "Yo, Slick's done." And I'm like, he wouldn't really give us a good description. He's like, Slick's done. It's over. Adrianah is fucking saying that this shit's bad. It's done. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck does that mean? And Barry kind of hung up, and Adrianah we didn't get a hold of them pretty much ever. I didn't go because you know why I didn't go? I knew that if I went train, it would have looked immediately like a power play because it would have. If I went there and I was sitting there at 30K Andy against these people, it's going to look like a power play and it's going to look bad. The reason why I said Maya,
30K Andy, it'll look bad, yo. So cringe. Anyway,
it's because Maya is much more liked. People respect her, and I feel like Maya can talk to these girls because I want to know what the fuck went on with my best friend. I care. I really care.
He just admitted he sent Maya because she's a girl and she's respectful and she could talk to him. So, did he just admit that? All right. I'll make sure I'm hearing things accurately.
Miz.
And I was willing to lose.
Pause.
Like
Just
day.
pause real quick. No, pause real quick. I need you to hear what you just said. Do you understand? Sending Maya because she's liked, trusted, and a girl, you don't understand how much worse that is.
If I sent myself as a 30,000 viewer streamer,
Mitch and your girlfriend, it's an extension of yourself, and it's even worse because now it's under the guise of trust.
Well, so here's what happened. Mitch got there. Mitch was basically there, and he, from what I've heard, he just played with the dog.
Say what you want about Train. He made a valid point.
If you want to know, like, the real thing, I, witnessed it all. 3 witnesses that what Slick did was true. And basically what happened when I brought Maya and Mitch there, Mitch was just acting like stupid Mitch the
His
whole
dumbass,
time. While he wasn't like, it was basically Maya gaslighting Adrianah the whole time, basically saying, "Are you sure this is what Slick did to you? You're pretty drunk. You wouldn't remember it. Are you sure? That doesn't sound something like Slick would do. We know Slick." And then she
Whoa, they saying this is lies, but when I looked at the court case, when we looked at it, it said that he would never do something like that. He's a good guy. Are you sure it happened? Hold on, I believe she says that in here. Sorry, I'm like, oh, here we go. Plaintiff is telling plaintiff that if she were to say something on the topic, then Maya Higa, as a fellow woman, plaintiff would be hated and argue that she would become isolated. Okay. Where is the go? Also sought to cast doubt upon plaintiff's memory of the event and knowledge of what actually happened. Now, we really don't know what happened to her because she was passed out, but she was told something. So we have that.
Crazy Slick, this won't be good for your streaming career. You won't
Yes.
be like, and then they were telling her what to write in the tweet longer so it wouldn't look bad for Crazy Slick. I was there the entire time. I watched the entire thing.
So Train, what does that have to do with me?
Because you're willing to throw anyone under the bus, and then you give me the excuse that you want to save
No,
Crazy
I'm not.
Slick. Bro,
I did want to save Crazy Slick. That was
at
my
the
objective, was
house,
to make sure
Mitch
Crazy
told
Slick
me,
was okay.
and I know Mitch is going to have a hard time doing this because he's with you right now, which if you're how you are, it's going to be tough to do this. But he told me that you said, listen, Maya, you need to go there and use who you are on Twitch to get him to write something less. You wanted that.
We had no idea what was going to happen.
And I want to interrupt this because this is an excellent point by what's its name? Sorry. It is Bulabom. She based this court document off the call. No ish matches up. That's a strong possibility. Strong possibility she based it off the call because it does align perfectly. And I did notice that. So great catch, Bulabom. But do the court know about this call yet?
Nope.
And will they see it as the call as credible? And will they see the call as factual? And guess what? Everyone's like, he can't talk about this because he recorded illegally. Well, Texas is a one-party state. That means only one person has to be aware of the law to record the conversation. So if I'm calling you and I'm in Texas, I'm calling Clarence. I'm like, yo, Clarence, hey man, remember that that comment section you went on where you was like trashing everybody? He like, yeah, I remember that. That was on the
podcast.
He was on that channel. And I just start grilling him and getting him to admit it because he deleted everything. Yeah, I don't gotta tell him. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, back to it.
No, it's the same thing that you just said, Matt. Like where you were like, you know, like I knew Maya was like liked or whatever. You said, yeah. I mean, it's literally that you said that exactly. Like,
because I knew for a fact that Adrianah was not going to give me any information because she wasn't talking to Mitch. She didn't want to talk to either of us. And Maya is someone that's actually liked.
You think someone that has gone through it herself would go over to another victim's house and down talk them? None of this makes sense. And what Mitch told me directly, they were sent to that house by any means possible by you. This story that you just wanted to do it innocently and you just wanted to get information, that is such bullshit.
Train. You're making a narrative. You're twisting it. I said he's my best friend and I want to make sure that he's okay. I did want to make sure that was a thing. He's my best fucking friend. I did not send anyone to write the tweet longer. Adrianah's her own human being and she can completely write what she wants. I did not send anyone to go.
Slick is your best friend, right? It's not Maya's best friend. It's not Mitch's best friend. It's your best friend. So you're telling me Maya and Mitch went out of their own will to go over there, and for your best friend, they decided to have Adrianah with threats backpedal on her
What
twit
threats?
longer.
You also said blackmail, Train. What blackmail?
That's what blackmail is. It won't be good for your career.
What threats?
It won't be good for your
Train,
career.
You think I said that? I never said that.
You don't need to say
I
it. You
never
sent
said that.
people there to
I
say it
didn't.
for you.
I never said anyone to go over there and say.
Then why are Maya?
Yo, you don't realize it, but he's low-key throwing Maya under the bus. That's why I said, is he on speaking terms with Maya Higa? Because if this goes to trial, she could just put it all on him. Especially if she ain't covering his legal fees.
Why are Maya and Mitch doing that for your best friend? Does that make any sense to anybody or you?
They're best friends with him too. Don't act like
They're
Maya's
best
like
friends
our
with
best
him.
friend.
Oh yeah,
Slick,
Maya.
Mitch,
Okay.
are you guys not very close to Slick?
I'm friends with Slick, yeah, for sure.
He said he
That's
said
what
best.
it is.
Yeah, he just said he's not best friends with him.
No, Train. We care.
He just
about
said
Slick.
it.
Maya cares a lot about Slick. Maya lived with me and Slick.
I see you doing what you did to Adrianah right now to Mitch. I see you doing it to
No,
me
I
in the
didn't.
DM.
I didn't do anything.
Mitch is scared to talk. I hear it. I hear it in Mitch's voice.
I'm scared to talk because I feel like I'm put in the middle of a situation.
To think that I wasn't ready to lose Slick is you're out of your mind. If Maya went there and said, yeah, I talked to Adrianah and she's like, Slick 100% did what she did, I don't even remember what he did. But if she said that, I was ready to lose Slick.
All right. So people ask, is Canada a one-party state? The answer is yes. There is no specific laws on video recordings in Canada, so it has adopted the audio recording rule or the one-party consent rule defined in section yada, yada, yada. Also, Texas, right? Texas one-party consent. It's the same thing in Texas, guys. Texas is considered a one-party consent state. That means unless at least one of the parties to the conversation consents, both Texas and federal wiretapping laws make it a crime. And one party has to do it. Both Texas and federal wiretapping laws make it a crime to record an audio conversation, either in person or over the phone, if the parties have a reasonable expectation of privacy. So y'all can try to argue the whole he shouldn't have recorded it. Trust me, if you record a crime, they gonna just bypass this, man. They gonna figure out a way to get this in court. So let's go back to the video because we're almost finished, and then we'll get into XQC's house being swatted and the text messages.
See, I didn't hear that because I was outside. I was outside, dude.
I listened to the whole thing, man. It was like kind of shocking. She was like, "Are you sure that happened? You were drunk. You wouldn't remember it, right? That doesn't sound like crazy Slick." And then saying like, "If you tweet longer, Slick. This will not be good for your streaming career. You won't be invited anywhere, stuff like that. And she was like saying it like,
are you sure Maya said that? I really can't picture Maya saying that.
Yeah, I remember it.
Train, if your best friend was possibly losing his entire life and career, would
Yeah.
you not try to send somebody to try to understand what happened?
Listen,
I sent
you-
Maya there, and I think I did nothing wrong by sending Maya and Mitch there because I wanted to know the situation and I wanted Slick to be okay. Now, did I tell Maya, hey, say all that stuff? No, I don't believe Maya said that. But if she did, I never would say that. Hey, by the way, this can make your career weird. Train, you know I'm smart. I would never say to someone to do that. So, no, I didn't.
You know what you
send
just admitted right there? Oh my God.
What did I admit?
He said, you know I'm smart. I would never tell someone to say that, right? And I would never tell Clarence to go on anyone's channel and blast them to oblivion. I would never say Clarence to do that. I would never tell Clarence to go to anyone's channel. I would never say, hey, Terrence, go to the
podcast
and blast them in the comment. I would never tell him to do that. I would never. Whatever Clarence did was on his own volition. I'm throwing Clarence under the bus. Like, no, I don't even know Clarence. I told Clarence to email me, and he never sent the goddamn email. But anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
You know you're smart. You would never say it. Yeah, so you're saying you didn't say it, so you could say you didn't say it, but you knew what you were doing by sending them.
I don't know what you're saying at this point. You're saying.
Asmongold,
Train,
please,
listen.
bro.
I sent Maya there and Mitch to try to mend the situation because all I knew from Barry is that Slick's done. We had no context. Slick was sitting there depressed as shit, barely talking.
How much did you guys even know going into it?
Nothing, dude. And that's why I wanted Maya to go.
You didn't know directly that he did something that was bad. You just kind of assumed that it didn't happen.
No, Asmon, I assumed it did happen. I was assuming that Maya would, Slick, Mitch were going to go there, find out what happened, and that
Slick
it was going to be over.
Slick kept denying that anything like wrong happened.
Slick was
remember?
not talking to us.
Slick was speaking. I kept asking him, nothing happened. Like, you're not going to make me look like an idiot, right? He claimed that nothing happened, and that's what we were going off of because all we had was that and whatever Noboru said on stream. And then Adrianah wasn't talking to us, but she was talking to Barry through Kyle, and that's what happened, right, Barry?
Yeah. All I know is you guys called me and asked if I could get you there.
Now that was a leading question, right, Barry? Yeah. Whatever you said, man. Whatever you said. Like, damn.
And I said, yeah.
So let me get this straight. You wake up in the morning and Adrianah wants to come out about Crazy Slick. So your instant reaction, as innocent good guy Mizkif is, let me send Maya, a trusted and liked girl that can be trusted and related to, over to the house of Adrianah. But wait, how do we get there? Mitch, can you find a way to get to Adrianah's house? He goes, yeah, let me call Barry. So then they get connected. They go over there. And you want to claim to me the day that she wants to come out, you send 2 people to her house to quote unquote get more information. And then out of your hands, they acted on free will to go and threaten on your behalf Adrianah to write a lesser version of the twit longer for no reason at all because you believe Slick did do it, but he was your best friend and you wanted to play it right.
Yes, I was ready to lose Slick that day, and yes, that is
He's doing
all
the
true.
same
I
line
would
again.
never have a rape victim undermine what she did or said.
Then wait for the tweet if you want information. Why are you going? Why are you going before the tweet comes out?
Because we didn't know anything. We barely even knew that there was a tweet.
That doesn't matter. Hey, she's about to come out about your best friend. Oh shit, let's go, guys. Go over there. Find out what's going on. You know, Maya Higa, you're a woman. You can relate to her. So talk to her, get the story straight, and then report back to the captain, okay? All right, okay. All right, I'll go right away.
That's not your business to know. That's not your business to know.
When your best friend is getting canceled, man, I'm sorry.
Who cares about this best friend stuff? What about when your moderator is
sorry you want to act? I'm sorry you just want to act.
That
He's my
act is
best friend and I
inappropriate.
care.
The act is
And
inappropriate.
My best friend was getting fucking canceled. Emotions were in
It
the air. I
doesn't
was scared
matter.
shitless.
He committed a crime. I don't care if your best friend's getting canceled.
Yeah,
Why do you keep
okay,
bringing
then
that
I
up
don't
when
know
you
what to
feel
tell
pity?
you, man. You have a best friend. You want to know what happened. You want to know the answers. I don't
What?
think there's anything wrong
Asmon,
with that.
please remove your bias and tell me hearing this isn't crazy to you. He's justifying by saying it's his best friend. What the fuck are you saying right now? Your excuse is it's your best friend. That is what I'm saying is wrong about it. You should not be involved. If it's your best friend, you remove yourself. You don't.
I think
act.
that like if you use him as your best friend, people are easily going to say that you're helping some person and it's like effectively a
cover
up.
What? It's effectively a what? Asmongold. What was that word you said? Like, what was that?
there.
The act is inappropriate.
My best friend was getting fucking canceled. Emotions were in
It
the air. I
doesn't
was scared
matter.
shitless.
He committed a crime. I don't care if your best friend's getting canceled. Why do you keep bringing
then
it up
I don't
when
know
you feel
what to tell
pity?
you, man. You have a best friend. You want to know what happened. You want to know the answers. I don't
What?
think there's anything wrong
Asmon,
with that.
please remove your bias and tell me hearing this isn't crazy to you. He's justifying by saying it's his best friend. What the fuck are you saying right now? Your excuse is it's your best friend. That is what I'm saying is wrong about it. You should not be involved. If it's your best friend, you remove yourself. You don't.
I think that
act.
like if you use him as your best friend, people are easily going to say that you're helping some person, and it's like effectively a cover up.
I wasn't there to help him. And I wasn't. I wasn't there to.
You were there to remove.
Let me
possible deniability.
We wanted to know the story, Train.
You
It's
could
just that
DM her.
simple.
You could have Maya
No,
DM
we
her.
did, Train. We called her 12
She
times.
didn't respond. That's what she
She
said.
didn't
Then you
respond to
leave her
anything.
alone. She
Oh
wants
my
her
God.
space.
Okay, if you don't hear it, they called her 12 times, guys. 12 times. And then later, I think they say 15. But yeah, these are moderate. And someone said this call is going to F Miz up in court. In court, if this see court, oh my gosh, can you imagine this call being played in court? It's so cringe. It's so cringe. Sorry, guys.
You don't
No,
send
but she was
someone
answering.
over.
She was answering Barry. Man.
She's answering Barry because she's friends with Barry. And Maya is involved with Slick and you. What?
And she answered Mitch, and she said that Mitch can come over with Maya.
The intent of getting them together and sending them over because she's a trusted figure that can be related is the intent to change the story. You don't inquire
No,
about
it's
something
not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Then why not just send
It's
Mitch
not.
and Barry? Send Mitch and Barry to relay it to you. I'm confused. Why do you need someone that's trusted and can relate to her story as a victim herself?
Because we wanted to hear the story. That's just it. We wanted to hear the full-on story of what happened.
You don't think that's a conflict of interest? The day she wanted to post it, you sent it there, and then they posted a revised version?
Train, I did not know there was
Oh,
a
man.
revised
Yikes.
version or any of that
Okay.
shit. I sent Maya and Mitch over, and that's all we know. And now we're just doing he said, she said.
I don't actually trust Adriana in a way where she wouldn't just choose clout. That's what I'm saying.
Her choosing
people.
clout is literally doing what she did, not saying a fucking word out of fear.
I don't know what the fuck happened that night. That's the problem. You know what I mean? If I did, then I would obviously, bro, if she came to me and was like, he actually like really fucking like did something nasty, then I'm not going to defend him. You know what I mean? Like,
and I wouldn't either. If she
Yeah.
told
but the
Mitch
problem
that,
is she tiptoes around everything that we do because she wants to be cool with the big streamers. That's just the facts,
yeah,
right?
the problem is when she's not even saying the truthful story. Like she tiptoed around everything. That's what Mitch is saying. It's true. She did. If she came and said, Slick did do this, it's over. It's GG. I would never in a million years be like, are you sure? Can you change this?
Well, you would never say you sure. Maya, he was like, are you sure it happened like that? Is cringe being illegal? No, because if it was, Mizkif would be doing life.
To an A to a B, like bro,
Your
it's
story
over.
changes so much. It's crazy.
It doesn't.
They had to
Explain how it
downplay
changed,
the
Train.
story.
Explain.
You just agreed that what Mitch said is true, right? You played it as the authority figure for it to play in your favor, correct? Yes. And now you're saying it's her fault. She tiptoes around. You're literally victim blaming now. You're saying it's her fault. She tiptoes around there. She's not clear. If she would have said it's him, I would have backed down and said,
No,
"Slick, too
Train,
bad."
She
Like, what?
was tiptoeing around when Mitch was calling nonstop to try to get an answer. She would not tell us the story of what happened.
We got 2 minutes left, and then it's party time, guys. Then it's cooking. Now we're going to cook.
The
Can
whole
you
time.
Bro, she doesn't owe you the story, Miz. She doesn't owe
She
it
was
to
trying
you.
to just talk. We were just trying to get what happened that night.
She
Barry called
doesn't
us and Barry
owe
went-
it to you.
I don't think that she owes it to him. I think that it's okay for him to ask.
Is it
Yes,
okay
but
to
if she doesn't
ask
want
what
to,
happened to my best friend,
but it
this
does.
accusation?
Oh,
But
dude.
her
Matt
not
has to
answering
stop.
doesn't make her less credible, Miz. Her tiptoeing doesn't make her less credible when she doesn't want to tell you you're his best friend. Why
She didn't
does
tell me. That's why I didn't want to go there. I didn't want her
sending Maya and everyone else there is also a fucking intrusion of her privacy? It doesn't matter if she invited you. You guys called her 55,000 fucking times.
It's just not true.
Oh my god, it's not. What's not true? What part of that's not true?
We called her 55,000 fucking times.
Oh yeah, of course it's not 55 fucking thousand. But did you not just see you called her 40 fucking times and messaged her and she didn't answer until finally?
No, we called her. We called her. You texted her. The main person we were.
Look, no, we didn't call her 40,000 times. We called her 12, guys. 12. Don't exaggerate. We got to speak factually.
I'll be real with you. Was Barry. Like we were calling Barry a shit ton.
Right.
Because
And
Barry
why not her
answered
directly?
once-
And why not her directly?
Because we didn't want to fucking nonstop bother the shit out of her.
No, because you knew, because she wasn't answering. She didn't want to talk. So you wanted to
Right,
get
so
to
she
her
didn't
by
answer,
any
so we
means
didn't talk.
possible.
I
What?
don't understand. She didn't answer, so we called Barry.
Thing is, Mitch, she was scared into downplaying it because she thought everybody in the state of Texas was going to hate her and her career path. because she had some big streamer come and have her downplay it. Which
I will.
He's connected to all these other big
To
streamers.
back up Barry's story, I will read one of many paragraphs, okay, from her that she gave me permission for, okay? It's so disheartening, and it keeps reminding me the reason I didn't say anything in the first place. I was forced to say something, and even when I did do what they told me to say, it wasn't enough to actually do anything. It's the fact that my career is constantly trying to be taken down because of the situation, and everyone I seem to be close with publicly is suddenly at Mizkif's house the next week. It seems fishy. I want to give up, but I know I can't let them win. That gives me goosebumps alone.
Here's
You understand?
I mean, that makes no sense. I don't even know what to say to that. What does that mean? Who's coming at my house? Who's here?
And that's about it for everything in that call relating to.
All right, so all right, now we got to the main event. But what do you guys think of that? And someone asked, will they settle to avoid all this being brought up again? They're going to do, I already told you what their legal strategy is going to be. They are going to try to get this case thrown out. If they don't get it thrown out, then if I am their attorney, and look, this is not legal advice. I'm not someone who represent them or anything. Say, look, she's looking for, on the low end, $2 million. It's going to cost us $300,000 probably to litigate this joint. Maybe we offer a settle. It's hard. Is it hard to get this thrown out? It depends on what their answer and reply is. That's right. I am not a lawyer, guys. Not a lawyer. Not a lawyer. This ain't legal advice. She's suing OTK. I already talked about this. OTK never really made a statement, but I did see him apologize with an OTK thing on the screen. But someone asked a great question about the it sounds scripted. Look, Twitch is a reality show. But now we're about to get into the XQC case, getting swatted. And you're like, Henry, what does XQC house getting swatted have to do with anything? Don't worry. Don't worry. This is, look, when I looked into XQC, I found everything. And I only showed you guys some things, okay? Not everything. So that's where this report comes. It's like the hidden files of the XQC safe. There's a lot of stuff I found. I was like, this ain't, people say, hey, you're farming for drama. You're farming the content. I could have farmed XQC way more, but it was like, I just wanted to get y'all with the relevant stuff. Someone said this question, OTK tweeted a statement about their investigation. Yeah, I would love to see what the investigation, I would love to see the investigation and how they who determined no wrongdoing took place. Was it the people conducting the investigation or was it OTK board members? Because when I would do my investigations, all I do is present the facts to my boss. I present the facts to my boss and my boss makes the decision, not me. I may give a recommendation, but I never was the final say. Never was the final say. This guy right here that you saw was the final say. You saw this guy. This is my boss. And I do have a picture of Mizkif. We do have him. This is my boss right here. And first off, my boss would be like, yo, Henry, I know I didn't hear you on the wiretap. And he was saying that all that incriminating stuff that he did indeed send Maya Higa over there because she was a woman, because she could relate. Now he threw Maya Higa under the bus. Like, look, I sent her over. I never told her to say anything else. I told her just go get the facts. But that's how it works. But I do have a picture of this is Mizkif. He's watching right now, guys. We got a camera on him live. He's in the back. Here we go, right here. Hey, what's up going on, Miz? How's it going, man? This is Miz looking at me right now. Or Flux. I can't tell the difference. It could be both. But anyway, let me stop playing. All right, so here's the XQC. Look, I'm not joking. Let me make sure I cleared everything. I'm making sure I don't have any cash apps. Uh-oh. Chase. Oh. Whoop. Whoop. All right, cool. All right, so donators out the way. All right, cool. Cool. All right, let's keep going. Look, Mizkif, we gonna bring you up at the end, but you gotta wait, man. You gotta wait till your turn. I'm gonna drop the link again. You're gonna come up. You could say whatever you want, man. Anywho, so we just saw Mizkif. Now let's get into the good stuff. You like, Henry, why would you show XQC stuff? It's not even relevant to what we're doing over here. We talking Mizkif. You showing me old stuff from XQC. I'm like, yeah, so okay. All right, so remember, guys, all personal stuff is redacted. You know, they're gonna be like, well, he didn't redact his name. Well, whatever. All right, so let's put this on the screen. And I did get the body cam footage of them, of them going into the house. And Sammy is definitely in there. Okay, so this is a police report from XQC's house getting swatted. Okay. And you know you'll see it, but the alarm is a level 1, priority number 1. This is, hey, all hands on deck. This is from January 9th, 2022, and it happened at 4:29 in the morning. Okay, this report was generated. Okay, let's scroll down. All right, let's scroll down because these go in reverse. All right, so this is what happens. Here's the report. Let me zoom in just a little bit for you guys. Now look, this how you know it's getting swatted. All his personal information is gone. And when you see who made the call, you're gonna be like, yo, ain't no way, bro. You're gonna be like this. You're gonna be like, boy, ain't no way, boy. So, boy, ain't no way. What they say, this is from the dispatch says, 4 men broke into our house. This is dispatch getting the story. They have guns. They are coming up the stairs. Alert on this address for potential swatting. That's someone higher up. They say, hey, this is address, get swatted. Felix Kaufman. The car checking the rooms, phone number redacted. Sam and whatchamacallit. What does it say? Jacob is the son. Like, yo, they got a son out here. Like, yo, they got a secret son out here. I hope I ain't exposing them. I hope I'm not exposing them. Okay. Calling Jacob back. Voicemail, text message. Subscriber not available. Caller hung up. Now look, could you imagine when you the cop on this and they say, hey, XQC is currently live on Twitch. Attempted to contact, but go straight to voicemail. On the waiting list for Felix. I think this is a phone number, right? Imagine you the cop, right? Okay. They attempted to get in contact with him, all right? The gate open, cancel fire. Backyard is cleared. No one has answered the phone. Neighbor believes subject is away on vacation. They leave. This is XQC's house getting swatted, okay? This is them getting swatted. And this is important, guys. It's very important because it's going to tie in later on tonight within about 10 minutes, I promise you. All right, now let's go to the next report, right? The next report is a breaking and entering, and this is where I got the police cam footage from. They went in guns blazing for a B&E. That's report 1. Report 2 is a B&E. Alarm, burglary alarm. Hey, who's jacking in the house? They're like, hey, somebody ran up in the house. Well, what do we got? And I do have the footage of the of FBI making themselves in there. Okay, it's pretty short and sweet, okay? But you may see something that may stick out to you. So transferred from blah, 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 the alarm drop time, owner's phone number, party owner is Felix. It's an intrusion. Sorry, let me make it bigger for you guys. And phone numbers are still good. For Felix, made contact with, when they say it made contact, they're using it very lightly because I got the footage of them making contact because they went in guns blazing. So what does it say? Made contact with Sammy's mother at the front door. Mother's advised that Sammy and Felix no longer live at this location, but Samantha still owns it. Whoa, what the? All right, so you like Henry. Does she own it? Nope. I showed y'all guys the title. I showed y'all the title. But I am about to play footage of when they came in and they made contact. Okay, so here's the footage. I requested the body cam from the officers. And here it goes right here. Where are we at? It's all public record. It's all public record, guys. And here we go right here. Turn it down because it's a little loud. This is the body cam footage from the cops making entry. And they came in guns blazing, and you're going to see how they did Sammy, her mom, and I think some other guy was there. All right, here we go.
FBI, open up!
That was the footage. That was the body cam footage. All right, now let's get to the main event, guys. And I'm happy y'all rocking with me for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Let's do me a favor, like the stream, or do whatever you do on Twitter if I'm still streaming on Twitter. All right, I have to show you the timeline of events because it's important that we know the timeline of events. All right, so let me share this tab and let's see the timeline events. This is the main event. This is my breakdown. I'm sorry it took a little longer to get through all that, but I wanted to, people are like, you don't know the whole story. I'm like, okay, well, let's get through the whole goddamn story and then let's go to the goddamn text messages. But yeah, that was the body cam footage. All right, so main event timeline. So my Friday stream ends on Easter, and I did a soft search because the juicers or my audience said, hey, look into it. Destiny, he showed the court documents. He was the first to show the court documents. Then Dextro, they had links to the court document article, which I think is great reporting. Okay. April 8th, I get the court documents. I read, it seems like she has a case. I start looking into the people involved. I've tried to figure out who the players are. Okay. April 9th, I do an Easter stream on my regular audience of about 50 people. It's probably about 100. You know what I'm saying? It's probably about 100, but it's Easter. I think Cheyenne was there. She was talking. Yeah, Cheyenne was there, and whatever. About 50 people. I create the live stream for this stream. I drop an Easter egg in my April one that says, hey, I do have the court docs. We go through a little bit. After the stream, I see a reply from Fluxxuated. Okay. I see a reply. Flux, you still here? Check in, buddy. Tell a story. I see a reply from Flux on my tweet. It says, message me. So that's Flux. And you like, no way Flux message you. Okay. All right. What is this? I love this. This kind of proves that Flux is a mod. I had this in the cut, but I didn't think he was going to join the stream, but he did. This is Flux. This is Mizkif. Someone said, hey, we know he messaged you. We saw it on Reddit. Now look, this got downvoted to hell. This is downvoted to hell. Goddamn Reddit. Okay, this gets downvoted to hell. When someone says Mizkif trying to guilt Henry into not covering the case, if you don't know that video, I'll play it for you. It was Flux. I saw him reply to Henry's tweet asking him to DM him for something urgent. I assume Flux probably tried to talk him out of going public with the court documents. Flux since has deleted the reply to his tweet, which he has. Okay. And let's look at the clip. Sorry, it's loading. I probably might lag out because this ain't pre. After what I start digging up into him. Now I'm like, I really don't want to know him. I don't care to know him. I know he reached out to me, trying to play me like I'm stupid. Then he tried to guilt me. Like, bruh, what the hell is your problem? Like, anyway, I'm not going to talk about what we said. If he want to expose it, whatever, it's nothing salacious. It's just him literally trying to like play me like I'm stupid. All right, let's go back. After what I start digging up into him. Now I'm like, I really don't want to know him. I don't care to know him. I know he reached out to me, trying to play me like I'm stupid. Then he tried to guilt me. Like, bruh, what the hell is your problem? Like, anyway, I'm not going to talk about what we said. If he want to expose it, whatever, it's nothing salacious. It's just him literally trying to like play me like I'm stupid, like little bro me or something like that. But what's cringe is I'm about 10 to 15 years older than everyone I'm talking about. I know I don't look it. I got that baby face. I know, but anyway, yes, there are some people called it out. He tried to stop me. Now, I don't want to say he tried to stop me because he technically didn't tell me to stop, if you want to be in literal terms, but some other account did. And I don't know if it's his burner account or what, like, yo, cringe Kif. And then I start looking into him. I'm like, yo, who is this Mizkif? After what I start digging up into. So there goes that, right? So We saw the guilt trip. We saw that. Now let's get to the text messages, okay? So these are, hold on, I got to make sure I go through it. And we're going to go through it slowly. And we're going to go through it real slowly. Okay? And you're like, this is where the XQC stuff is going to come into play. All right, so right here, this is our guy Flux. Flux, you still in here, buddy? Flux, come on. Yeah, grow the fuck up, Henry. What the fuck? Okay. Whatever. So Flux says this. Hey, this is 12:30. Whatever. Hey, listen, I work with Mizkif. Okay. This is me responding to his reply. He said these court documents have sensitive information. His parents have been getting swatted as a result. Your videos will likely get a lot of attention. If you're covering the documents, the last name will be on there. His mom has a serious medical condition. There are so many weirdos from Twitch community who have been straight up harassing his family. They've been swatted so many times while his mom is in and out of the hospital. I say, do not worry. I don't dox anyone. All of that stuff will be redacted the same as I did for XQC. Okay. Is there any way you could avoid covering it? Because giving it attention, people will cause people to look into and dox him because he's really much easier than you think. His parents were swatted the night the docs got posted. I just showed you guys proof that if someone gets swatted, I can get the goddamn police reports. And as an investigator, you look for statements that you can corroborate. He said it clearly. Hey, let's go through what he said. What did he say? Hey, is there any way you could avoid covering it? Because giving it attention will cause people to look into it and dox him because it's really much easier than you think. His parents were swatted the night those docs got posted online. So once I get the address of the parents, I will check to see if this is a true statement. I better see the same report that I saw for XQC. If I don't, this guy is a liar. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I showed you the XQC swatting case. That way you can see, like, hey, you can get SWAT reports. Yes, I absolutely can. It's public record. It's just it takes some time, guys. That takes about 14 days. But if there is no police report for her at this address, then he's a liar. Now, if it is, then great. He told the truth. The truth will always set you free. Now, what happens if there's no police report? And him working for Mizkif, did he try to use his mother to stop me from covering this? I don't know. That would be for you guys to interpret. But I just showed you a swatting report. He said they got swatted the day the documents got posted. And according to my timeline, Destiny showed the dockets on April 7th, and Dextro linked you to where you can get it on April 8th. So I want to know, Flux, since I know you watching, did his parents get swatted on the 7th of April or the 8th of April? We would like to know. And if she did get swatted, I am so sorry for that because it's horrible. And I don't condone it. I don't support it. I don't think it's funny. It's horrendous. But people do it. People do it. Now, me, when he says docs, I'm thinking like, oh, I'm doing my due diligence. I redact phone numbers. I redact addresses. I redact court case numbers. I typically redact whatchamacallits, but I know the court case number is shown in here because it's out there. Do you know the parents' address to check if they got doxxed? I do not. But if he's saying it's so goddamn easy to find, I'll try to look for it. And if I find it, I'm going to check to see if they got swatted like he said. And if he didn't, expect the thumbnail that's going to say Flux lied. Promise you, I'll do it. I'll do it. Anyway, a lot of streamers hide their last name for that reason. Okay, great. Let's keep it going. Now, he said, remember this, guys. Let's keep cooking. Let's keep cooking. Let's keep cooking.
Let him cook.
is there any way you can avoid covering it? Because giving it information will cause people to look into it and dox him because it's really much easier than you think. His parents were swatted the night those docs got posted online. Now me, I'm an investigator. I go to facts. That's odd because the docs are not posted online. I will be the first to post them. Anytime I come to you guys with court documents, I look for them to see if anyone else posted them, right? Because sometimes it is very challenging to get court documents. So when he said that, I'm like, that's odd. I checked everywhere for them because it's easier to get them off Reddit or somewhere else than it is to go through the rigmarole of to officially request court documents. Some places is easy, other cities it's very freaking hard. XQC case, it's very challenging to get those police reports. Okay, so that's why I was already annoyed. We got two facts. He said, hey, they got docs when those docs went now he clears it up. He clears it up, right? He backpedals a little bit. We'd really appreciate it. When he says we really appreciate it, is he talking about Mizkif? We not knowing it's your intention to cause harm or anything. Exactly. I'm never trying to cause harm to him or anyone, even people I don't agree with. Oh, and I don't mean the docs you have. Oh, you don't mean the docs I have. Okay, that's a backpedal. Whatever. Have Mizkif contact me directly so I know it's real. This is at 1248. Destiny opened up the court filings document and it got posted everywhere online. He followed you just now. Take a look. It's real. Okay. Now look, this is me responding. Well, if they already posted it, which I know they, are not, why ask me not to cover it? This is me responding to the court documents. Well, if they are already posted it, which I know they are not, why ask me not to cover it? Transparency is key. This is 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm fucking tired. I'm not lying. I'm tired. I did a lot. Doesn't matter. He says, check your recent follower. He should be there, which he was. Mizkif was, because covering it will cause people to look back into it. Looking at his complaint, it's not looking good for him. That's just me off my surface. Okay, now here we go. This is your thumbnail. It literally doxes him because it has his name. Okay, that's his interpretation. This is me responding. Yes, I saw him follow me, but that's not contact unless it's him. Messaging me from a burner Twitter account. This is me because I saw the article where I'll show you the whatchamacallit. Look at the name. His full name is there. Okay, DM him right now so you can see. Your DMs are closed. This is me not knowing Twitter because I'm a boomer. He like, your DMs are closed. I'm like, are they? This isn't working. And I'm like, look, his name is not a secret. And he like, I post this Matthew Renato. All right. This is me posting. His name is not a secret. Yeah, Renato is his alias. Look at the photo. I will open my DMs, but I'm not sending him a message. If he wants to contact me, he can. This is me like, look, I'm not contacting him. He's going to have to contact me. So he says, hey, check the name in this pic. It's Miss Renato, whatever. And then boom, what the hell is this? This is literally the second result if you Google what's his name. If you type in Google, what is Mizkif's real name? This is the second result on Google. So what does that say? He says, hey, it's not out there. I'm like, now y'all fucking with me. Now y'all trolling me. You said his name wasn't out there. Is it a fact that the second result, if you Google what's his real name, does this pop up? Please let me know. Because look, we deal with fact. When I argue, it's always facts. I don't care about any my opinion on them or whatever you want to say. It's a fact that second result. Try it. Y'all are out there. Whatever you want to do. Okay, so what does he say? Here's his real full name is already and have been on the internet. That's a fact. Okay, it's not as public as you think. 9 out of 10 think it's Renato. I'm not sure what your goal is at this point. This is me like, hey, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. It's not public at all. I work with him. I would know. I just fucking showed you that it is public. What am I talking to a brick wall? Like, what is going on? Like, I don't know. Hey, I just showed you proof that it's public. Oh no, it's not public. Is Google not public? What are we talking about, man? I'm a small streamer with 7K subs. Why y'all care about me? Look, I'm like, dude, why are you fucking carrying at me? Or whatever. Yeah, my voice is cracking. Sorry, guys. All right. look, when you yell, people take you less seriously. So let me get composure. Okay. Yes, I understand that, but your clips from the video end up on a subreddit that contains thousands of insane people who target him for harassment. They target him for harassment, or they're targeting me for harassment? Who are they targeting for harassment? So all y'all on Reddit are insane according to Flux. So yeah, who knows if it will make it on Reddit or not. Anywho, I open my Twitter DMs. He can message me here if he like. He can message me if he likes. His family is a very small family. Anyone that's searched with that last name instantly gets to him. His family are getting death threats every day. Every day? You mean they're getting death threats every day? This is a statement made by Flux. Every day? So today they got one, yesterday they got one, tomorrow they gonna get one. Every day. You gotta watch what the hell you say to someone who used to investigate. I used to say, hey, I would write a report. Hey, I spoke to Flux. Flux stated that his real name is family is a very small family. Anyone that searched his last name instantly gets to him. His family are getting death threats every day. I want to see the proof about the death threats. Can we get a death threat? No. Don't worry. All addresses will be redacted. Have a good night. Now that is the conversation with Flux. All right. I don't lie. I wouldn't ever lie, especially online. It's stupid. When you're an investigator, they tell you, don't ever lie. What's the point of lying? All you're doing is collecting the facts. I have no horse in this race. So now let's get to Mizkif's, where I accuse him of trying to little bro me and then guilt me into not covering this. And he says, not to talk about it. Verbatim. You're going to see him say not to talk about it. Okay? So the thumbnail. Hey, is that accurate? Did you Mizkif, did you really ask Henry not to talk about it? Did you? No, you wouldn't have did that, Mizkif. All right, let's go to Mizkif right here. Let me go all the way up to the top. And look, guys, when you see this, you see it. It is what it is. And when you have nothing to hide, you goddamn invincible, right? You like, dude, I have nothing to hide. Expose me. Told you, expose my goddamn divorce, but no one's like, no, we're not going to expose your divorce. Sorry, I got to scroll all the way up. And it's about big as you know what. All right, so now we're at the main event, guys. I'm not reading the comments right now, but sorry. They said 3 hours later, but y'all can't say I don't got the whole goddamn story. I seen the whole damn story. So this is Mizkif's account. We all agreed this early on, right? We all agreed it. He messaged me first. I did not contact him. So look, he knows what Flux said to me because they're probably in the same room or somehow they're communicating. This is what I ascertained from this. Yes, my parents have been getting harassed constantly. I've been trying to have my last name for years. People have given death threats and have shown up at my parents' house previously, which I said is fucking horrible. It's horrible. I don't condone that. I've hidden it for 5 years. And I know you get clipped a lot on LSF. I just want my parents to be safe. Okay. If you look up my name, it's Matthew Renato. Okay. Okay, Matthew, because I've hidden it since I've started streaming. Okay. All right, cool. And I accidentally sent that pic, the first pic with the Matthew Renato, but I instantly sent him this. Hey, there it go right there. What do I say? He responds to this pic because he don't want to acknowledge it. Your name is me. This is me. This is me talking. Your name is everywhere already. Okay. There you go. Your name is there already. Bro, it literally makes what I said more true, LOL. You typed in Mizkif and Matthew Renato popped up. He's not acknowledging the other name popped up too because he got tunnel vision. He's like, oh shit, Henry got me. He's not as stupid as I thought he was and was just going to say, hey, oh, the first result on Google said this. He's too dumb. He won't go to the second result. No one ever looks at the second result on Google. We just see the first one and then we just keep scrolling. Okay, so now he responds back. He's acknowledging that, hey, there's the name right there. Bro, this is a YouTube video. I don't care that it's a YouTube video. I'm looking at the fact that it's your name. It's your name. That's all I'm saying. Hey, this is your name. Whether you want to acknowledge it or not, this is your name. That's all I'm looking at. The facts. I'm annoyed as shit because it's 1 o'clock in the morning. They're trying to play me like I'm stupid and say my name is not out there. I'm like, dude, your fucking name is out there. Like, it's just a quick Google search. It's a quick Google search. Whatever. So look, let's keep going. Let me calm down. So we keep going. And let's see what I say. I'm not seeing how it I'm not seeing how it makes it more. You missed this one. That's the second result. Again, that's a YouTube video. I don't care about the YouTube video. I care that your name is already out there and you're telling me that it's not. That's a false statement. Hey, my name is not out there. Hey, I just Googled it. It came up, second result. Seems like you just don't care, are willing to dox me for content. This is the guilt trip. You doxing me for content. Did Destiny dox him for content? Did Dextro dox him for content? Did all the other news outlets dox him for content? Did he reach out to them? Did he?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Look at me. Hey, have a nice night, man. I'm tired. Okay, look at this right here. My first name is literally right there. Dude, your first name's everywhere. I just showed you just the second result. Your name, look, your first name is known, your last name is known. There is nothing new about your name. And I will be sharing that is not already out there for public consumption. It's already out there. It's already out there. You're spreading it for more content. My parents get harassed all the time, death threats, and I want them safe. So now he's doing this for his parents, guys. And he could be. I don't know. I haven't looked to see if they got swatted the day these reports came out. I haven't looked to see if they've been getting death threats. You got to check like the FBI for that. People asked me to look into it and I found it. Dextro, these are more facts. This is how I argue. Guys. If you argue with me, it's never going to be feelings. It's always going to be facts. Hey, people asked me to look into it. I found it. Dextro already linked the whole court docket with this case where they showed your name as well as Destiny. People with way more followers and viewers than me. Also, Destiny got clipped on live stream fail. But here you are telling me not to show the whole document or just your name. Please clarify. This is a trick question. Look at this. He downplays Destiny opened it for 3 minutes. You are going to make all your content as you did with XQC. Big difference. Now look, he sends my XQC content. He's like, look, I don't want you to be farming me like you did XQC, but I wasn't farming, guys. XQC is so interesting to me. That case is like mind-blowing. If she wins, it's a dub. Like, it's over. Like, bro, what? Okay, look. You want to keep your parents safe. I can help you with that. You're a man of many means. I'll give you some free advice how to keep your parents safe off the internet. Like me, I'm a ghost. You clearly don't care. You want content, go for it. All right, now look, this is the bait. This is the bait question right here. Clarify. Do you want your name redacted or me not to post the complaint? This is a bait question. It's a trick question. And he failed for it. He hook, line, and sinker. Not to talk about it. That's the first, not to talk about it. So my parents are safe because you're looking into and talking about is going to make people look up the case and dox me. Just saying, it's already out there. I'm not putting out new information. It's already out there. You really want me, look at me. This is me clapping back. You really want to blame me for people doxing you when you've already admitted to being doxed prior to even knowing of my existence. Is that a fact? Did he know about me? I don't know. Like this, look, this was the bait question. Clarify. Do you want your name redacted or me not to post a complaint? Not to talk about it so my parents are safe because all you're looking into and talking about is going to make people look up the case and dox me. You really want to blame me for doxing you when you already admitted to being doxed prior to even knowing of my existence? Bro, I'm not your bro, but whatever. I've known about you from XQC, LOL. Yes, your content doxes them like wildfire. None of them ever reached out to me, guys. XQC's name is out there. Everyone already knew it. He doesn't hide it. I do. Define dox. Let's see if we're on the same page with the definition. Also, will you be watching live? That's me throwing a jab. That's me jabbing at his ass. Like, hey, you gonna watch live? You gonna check me out? You gonna repost it for me to your thousands of followers so they can stream in? He was like, nope. My full name there, just with no regard. Like he is so stuck on his name, like he Beyonce or something. Like it's the ninth secret in the world when it's the second freaking result on Google. Interesting. We have different definitions. My full name is out there also. Yeah, people have Googled me. People told me they Googled me, but you ain't gonna find shit. You don't look. This is the little bro moment. This is the little bro moment right here. You don't have tens of thousands of hate watchers who have come to your parents' door and swatted them. I don't get why this is so hard that I want to keep them safe, and you're doing this will make it worse. He can predict the future now. He can predict the future. I didn't know he could predict the future. Is that like a skill you get when you join OTK? He got tens of thousands of hate watchers. So you mean to tell me a person with 30K addy, tens of thousands of them are hate watching him? This is the little bro moment. Like, no, I don't have tens of thousands of people hate watching me. I got probably like about a hot 50, and I got my girl Alicia who hold me down. But look, man, this is me. I could teach you how to hide your parents, but not tonight. I have a real job to be at in about 5 hours. I need some sleep. Okay? I need some sleep. Okay, so what do you guys think, man? Like, look, we can go through it, and maybe he messaged me some more. Like, I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you like I was told. Where's the bait question right here? This is the bait question right here. Clarify. Do you want your name redacted or me not to post a complaint? He took the bait because at this point, I know it's not about the name. It's about the complaint. And the name is just the motive for getting it out. No, not to talk about it. So my parents are safe. So anywho, there's a public lawsuit with his name on it. Like y'all, I think y'all can see through it, right? Unless you're a Mizkif fan, you like, no, you doxed him. Like, what about Destiny? What about Dextro? If you look up the Mizkif or OT, if you look up the OTK Mizkif Defamation Lawsuit, this pops up, guys. I don't know what to tell you. It's out there. All I'm doing is talking about it. XQC viewer. Anywho, like Dextro removed it, likely at the company's request. It's too late. You can't unring the bell. You can't unring the bell, guys. You can't unring it. So what? That's people using their influence to, like, you could say it's a safety concern for his parents, and I really hope they're not getting doxxed. But once I get that address, I'll let you guys know if Flux made a true statement or not. Because remember, April 8th, April 7th, that's when he alleged that the swatting occurred. Anywho, what do you guys think about this? Comments, please. I'll drop the link like I always do. People gonna have to put their goddamn hands up and show me they don't got no blicky. Anything else in my prep that I had? Let's make sure. I know Adrianah Lee is getting doxxed to shit, right? I mean, she's not getting doxxed, but she's getting flamed. They're flaming that girl's credibility, but it all is going to play out in the case of court of public, not the replacement message. So hold on, I think I got Mizkif in the back. Mizkif, you there? He joined quickly, guys, and I think he right here. Boop. Henry, why you out me, man? You dox me more. Like, shut up. Look, if anyone want to come up, please hit the link. Shawn, give me some minutes. I see you back there. Look, my regulars like, yo, they come up. They're not like me. They might just rip his head off. And Shawn be wanting to fight sometimes. So you gotta watch out for Shawn. But what do you guys think? Anyone had? Let's see some comments in here. He should just let us milk his case. We need Henry to get that quick rise of fame. Who cares if his parents get doxxed? Did his parents get doxxed? I don't even know their name. That's the problem. Like, trust me, I already Googled his last name. Nothing really pops up. If you don't got a camera, you're not coming on. Sorry, Caboose. Anywho, like, y'all, look, the parents are the shield. If it was really about the name, he would have just said, no, go ahead with the content, just redact my name. But he didn't. He thought he had some leverage over me because he's a $2 million sub with 30K addy. Like, look, Remember when this guy came on the stream and he was like,
"You shouldn't be investigating too much."
He told me that live. He was like, "You shouldn't be investigating too much." Caboose, where you at, man? I see you. You setting up some stuff. Now, do I have more content? Maybe. But remember, I got Power Ranger stuff to do, and hopefully y'all don't. Was this stream a dub or a loss? Look, Caboose is recording me because he about to use it for content. Can you put your hands up in the air so I can make sure you don't have a gun, Caboose? All right. Hello, Caboose. How are you?
All right. How are you?
I'm well. You about to flame me? You about to get me out of
No,
here?
I'm just like genuinely curious because it's very, I don't know. I'm just very curious how you kind of failed to see where he's coming from, because he's clearly stated that people have tried to essentially like dox his family, harass them, etc. And I mean, this is pretty commonplace with like any social media person. So I don't know, by you saying, can you predict the future? And it's like, well, no, he can literally just like use his brain. Like, I don't understand.
Okay. So, do you think his parents' house got swatted April 7th or April 8th?
I don't know shit. Is that what he said?
You saw Flux said it. Flux said, hey, the night
No, but is that what he said?
Flux said the night the documents got released, his parents' house was swatted. So was it swatted on the 7th or the 8th?
Okay.
You're obviously here in supporting of not covering it for the sake of his parents.
No. Okay. So to my question to that is, how do you know it wasn't swatted?
I don't. I said I have to look into it to get the police reports. That's why I showed you XQC's stuff. Are you reading questions that people are sending you?
No, I'm just no, my monitor's on my left side. So.
I'm like, he's a little
no, it's okay. I can handle myself. It's okay.
So
no, okay. So
let me ask
my
you this
question. So then, hold on. So then, if you don't, so typically, if you don't know something and you're not 100% sure and you need time to actually verify it, isn't it better to just verify it first before
I'm letting you
continue?
guys know that I am going to look in to see if that statement that he made about them getting doxxed and the swatted on the April 7th, April 8th is true or not. You're getting heads up. I'm looking for it.
I don't know. It's just like the way that you portray it is just really kind of like, oh, look at this fucking idiot, bro. He's trying to like protect his parents. It's like, well, I mean, if the guy was no, but like, let's be real for a second.
Not already out there. Is his name not? Is his full name not already on the internet?
If you really look for it, yeah, it is.
It's the second result. What do you mean? Really look for
Second result for what? What do you look up?
What is Mizkif's real name? Google it. It's the second. It's result number 2. I showed you a picture. It's the fandom video.
I look up Mizkif.
All right, guys. See All right, ZZZnosty. He wasn't paying attention. It's already out there. Clearly, he's like, hey, I don't want you putting it out there. He's probably a mod. Hands up. He know the deal. All right, ZZZnosty, what's going on?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. What do you think about this? Is Mizkif's real name already out there?
Yeah, I think so. And if you were that type of insane person that was going to look for it, you could probably find it pretty easily.
It's a second result. I didn't. Let's
yeah. So another thing though, I kind of wanted to go back a little bit further into like the middle of the stream when you were talking about Adrianah and her case against them. So last time
you did it. Hold on. Look. We can do it right now. We can do it right now. We can do it live. We're gonna do it live.
Okay, let's go.
Let me refresh this, and you can see it right now. Let me go to Google right now. Google.com. And this is annoying as hell to me. Let's share it. Let's share it. Because I hate when people lie, and I hate when people like bring up dumb stuff. What is Mizkif's real name? This is the first result. You scroll down. What's the second one? What's the second one? Is that not the second result? I don't know.
That's it.
You got to look real hard. What the hell? What? Anywho, man. Anywho, this is like pissing me off a little bit. But maybe I'm different. Maybe because I'm older. I'm a boomer. I don't know. But what did you want to say, ZZZnosty, and then Shawn Riha, you coming up?
Yeah, so I kind of wanted to go back to like the middle of the stream when you're talking about the case against Mizkif, right? So what I was going to say is for Adrianah, to play devil's advocate, how could she put a number value behind the amount she was defamed for? Because I was going to say, like, a lot of the things she talks about is how she's not allowed to talk to, or she's not allowed to interact with this group of Austin Twitch streamers. It's like, how can you say that this group of other streamers define your career in a way? You know what I mean? How can she say, like, just solely based on these people, them not liking her, that it resulted in her losing out on X number of dollars? So before, like I said, I do think that Miz should just pay it off and just get it up, just stop, the nonsense and just bury the hatchet. But to kind of go to like a counterpoint to that from Miz's side, like, how could they say that they defamed her of X amount of dollars just by her not being friends with a certain amount of people?
If you remember in Johnny Depp's case, it was like they had a slam dunk. Hey, this was his score on, if you search Johnny Depp, before she came out and said she was abused. This is after. He had the Disney contract before she came out. He lost it after. She would have to do something similar. She would have to say, hey, I was on pace to hit this many subs on this date. Prior to it happening, I was averaging 100, or let's just say 200 people. After it happened, I'm averaging 100. And it's that simple, but you can't really compare that. Like, was she about to make $600,000?
Nope.
So, but great question. All right, I got to bring up our guy Shawn Riha. Maybe we'll bring you back up because I know you be following the content.
Stick around. Yeah.
All right, thanks. All right, Shawn, let's go. What you got to say, man? Don't
obviously, the Mizkids, I call them Jizz Kids because
I knew you was gonna come with the heat.
And so obviously I had to put my head on backwards for this, but obviously the dude that came on before is a buffoon. He's obviously on Jizz Kid's side.
Oh yeah, yeah. Look, it's a second result, but that Jizz Kid might piss some people off.
I don't give a damn who it pisses off. I'm me, and I bring the fire every time. I don't give a damn who you is.
Yo, Shawn does not play, man. Shawn will come up here and flame anyone.
You should get an emoji of me up on your thing.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe anything else you would like to say about this case. Now, people.
I was gonna say, I was doing stuff, so I was in and out of the stream, but I still was tuning into the stream though as I was doing whatever. But honestly, I don't know if she could win or lose the thing, because I honestly don't know. But
All right. Thank you, Shawn. Thank you, man. Hey, the Jizz Kid name is Legend. Yo, Legend. Oh my goodness. Now look, he was cooking, guys.
Let him cook.
He was cooking. Oh my goodness, man. Like, I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know. This stream is gonna get down banned. Look, I can tell you already, like, all my content is get down banned already. I can promise you that. How many likes I got on the stream? 82. How many people I got in here? About 114,000. I see Twitch is going crazy with 266. Will the Jizz Kids stick as a name? I don't know. This about to be demonetized as shit. But I wanted to get it out there, man. Hopefully, if my editor is watching, cook me up a thumbnail. Cook me up a thumbnail. I'll do the editing, but cook that goddamn thumbnail if you can. If you can. For the text message. All right, let's bring up my guy ZZZnosty. What else you got for me, man? What else you got?
I kind of want to flip-flop a little bit. Earlier, I just said that Miz should pay off the case, but, fuck it at this point. Just keep the train wreck going, man. Just go to court. Let's just go in every week and look at all the nonsense that comes in.
You don't want to go. You don't want this in trial. You know why you don't want this in trial? Because you don't want that deposition. You don't want that damn 3-hour tape in there. You don't want Maya Higa, hey, did you say this? But it's literally going to be about the false statement. It's going to be the false statement. So anywho, I gotta let you down. I got a celebrity back. I got a celebrity back here. I gotta bring him up all the way. Captain, can you put your hands up so I know you don't got no gun? All right. Sorry, ZZZnosty. I gotta bring you, I gotta kick you out. I gotta remove you. All right. All right. Captain Flaps, how are you, my friend?
I'm good. I'm good, Henry. How are you?
I'm well. What do you think of all this, man?
Okay. Regarding the whole last name stuff and people doxing him and like swatting his family and whatnot. So my first thing is people who want to swat him or dox him, they're not that stupid. They don't have to watch your stream to swat him or dox him. They can go look for the court documents themselves. They're that competent. So him coming at you and telling you, "Oh, don't leak my last name, bro." He said it himself. Nobody watches your live streams anyway. I'm not trying to cook you, Henry. I'm not trying to cook you. I ain't trying to cook you, but like,
let him cook.
Like, come on. It's not like you put like 17,000 viewers that like, you know,
I don't.
People are that enough to dox Mizkif. This guy has like main character syndrome. Hey, chill out, brother. Nobody gives a fuck about you.
Oh, Captain! Oh my god!
Chill out.
Holy shit!
Hey, you Mizkids in the chat. Yo, you guys have to touch some grass. He is not gonna pay you for defending him. He don't give a fuck about you. Go next.
Oh, Captain, man. All right, Cap, man. Any last words?
Last words. Yo, Mizkids, I would really appreciate it if you stop brigading the videos because I work my ass off to make those thumbnails. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo, you letting the cat out the bag. Yo, he just look, my editor just doxed himself, guys.
Hey, by the way, all my opinions are my own. They are not my employers.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say.
That is my editor. So yeah, man,
That's all I'm gonna say.
you cook me up a thumbnail. I'll do the editing on this one. It's probably not gonna be as good.
XCCL in chat, boys. XCCL in chat.
All right, thank you, Cap, man. Appreciate you. Yo, shout out to Cap. He just doxed him. Look, that's my editor, guys. Please don't steal him. Mizkif, don't steal my editor. You could pay him more. I know you can. I don't have the funds. I don't have the funds like that. All right, I'm about to shut it down, guys. This is a little late. All right? One last question. Was this stream a dub or an L? And I can see everyone on Twitch and YouTube comments. I got some dubs on Twitch. Wow. People keep telling me to come to Twitch. I'm like, I'll give Twitch this. The comments in Twitch, oh my God, are so hilarious. So hilarious. All right, for all the people who said L, roast my ass. Roast me. Tell me why it's an L. And I bet you all the people who said it was an L, none of them hit the link. Someone said huge L, huge W. Look at Mizkids putting they not Mizkids no more. They Jizz Kids. Shawn Riha just renamed them. Jizz Kids, guys. Jizz Kids. So that's the new name. They're going down. This stream is dead. I knew it was dead on arrival, but we'll be here. Read it, Henry. This on his own website. What's on his own website? Mizkifmerch.com. Oh no, don't tell me it's on his website. No way. Mizkifmerch.com. No way. No way. You trolling me. There's no way. Mizkifmerch.com. Where? Better known as Matt Ronaldo. Let me see if I can search. What's his last name? Control F. Miss. Oh my God! You cracked the case! This fucking idiot! It's on his website. Oh my God! This is in 4K. This is in 4K. This is in 4K. It's bullshit. Oh my Jack. Oh my God! Thank you, Jack. It's on his goddamn website. So now we know he's full of shit. From all the Mizkids, hope you see it. It's big. Mizkifmerch.com. Norm, look, this is not sponsored by Mizkifmerch.com. But it's right there, guy. Y'all need me to blow it up for you? You just put out his full name. What? It's on his website. Jack for the can everyone put in Jack for the dub? And I know it's late. Look, dude, you think I'm checking his website for a defamation case? Like, are you serious? Come on, man. Like, it's defamation. What the hell I got to do with merch? Oh, welcome to the Mizkif merch. Matthew Miss Ronaldo. Oh my God. Better known by his web-based false name, Mizkif, is an American Twitch decoration. He's an established individual from a gaming association, one true king. It don't get no stupider than this. He got your IP, now run. All right, I don't care. Dox me, dude. I don't care. I don't care. You got my IP. Great. You gonna dox me? Dude, I live in a small ass house. Is it a fake website? Is it, dude? I don't know. How many other people are going there right now? Because they like, look, here, I'll post the link in the chat, guys. I'll post it in the chat. I'll post it across both platforms. So you guys could go see it too. And I don't know. Like, yo, here, fuck it. I'll pin it at the top. Let's pin it at the top. Let's give him some sponsor. Let's give him some advertisement that he won't, guys. Replace the pin message, please. Go to Jack for the win. Jack, is it a fake site? Some people say it's a fake site. Is it? Look, man. Am I unhinged? Look, I am not unhinged, guys. I am not unhinged. But I hate when people lie to me. I fucking hate that shit, man. It's not his website. It's his merch site. Like, which one is it, guys? Well, if it's not his website, he need to call him and take it down because they're making money off his name. It's fake. Is it? Look, about Mizkif merch. Let's see. Let's order here. It looks legit. Looks legit as shit. T-chip. What's the prices? Prices are a little low. Prices are a little low. Not his merch or website. So who's using his name? OTK? Anywho, guys. Anywho. I don't know, man. Like, these are some good prices. See, look, man. Take the L, bro. What L? His name is out there. I don't get it. Where was the L? Hit the link and tell me where the L was. Hit it. No, you're not gonna hit it? I didn't think you would. I didn't think any. Shout out to the one guy who was like, his name is not out there. He's getting doxxed. Like, what is this? If you go to mizkifmerch.com, not a sponsor, it's mega cringe. Who's cringe? Him? Why is Henry pressed? Because he said his name wasn't out there, guys. He told me not to cover it because his name wasn't out there. You guys don't remember? Like, but you know what? It's gonna be some people who are gonna defend him no matter what. But in all honesty, when it comes to Mizkif, he could probably show me how to stream. My streams be looking trash. I look at his shit, yo, his shit be crisp. What camera is he using? Can y'all tell me the equipment he used? The owner of the site don't matter. Anywho, you report if XQC took a shit? No, I don't. I just report the case stuff. But you know, I appreciate you. No, but Mizkif, man, like, dude, does he have a class on how to stream? His streams are crisp. Mine are like 720p. It is what it is. Hope you enjoyed your stream. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Thank you, guys. He looks a little angry in this pic. Cheyenne be so protective of me. Who said fair point, Matthias? Look, if it's about his name being out and his name is already out, then he just lost everything. The point is his real name is there. Captain, no. The point is his real name is there. How are you 12 years old, Mizkid, and not get the point? He didn't want me to put it out because he said his name was not out there, but it's on his goddamn website. Y'all just saw it in 4K. But when you a jizz kid, you like, what the hell? Shawn, great name, by the way, man. Great name. Anyway. Oh snap, my man Dust from long range. You destroyed it tonight. They got your IP. Why'd you click that? What they gonna dox me, dude? I do have firearms in the house. I just wanted to see it for myself. So they got my IP. How many else people clicked the link? I'm in Rhode Island. I've never been like, I've always told people that I'm in Rhode Island. Figure out which spot. You got me. All right. He will have a new IP. I can get a new IP, but they got it. So when I get doxxed, it's gonna be interesting. Or I I hope my daughter's not here when I get swatted. I hope not. So anyway, I'll leave y'all guys with some motivation. I'll leave y'all with something for all the Mizkids. I saved this clip just for the Mizkids. I saved it for you. If you part of Resilient Army, salute. I may be doing a members only stream this Saturday to talk about this shit because I can't believe it. Mate, you know what? Editor, editor, do your thing. Editor, you watch it, go crazy, go ham, go as crazy as you want to be. Watch the F-bombs, just balls out. All right, I'm gonna leave y'all with the thing I have for all of my Mizkids fans. I had this stream explicitly for you guys. Let me remove this. And shout Kendrick from long range. Shout out to Kendrick. What does Kendrick say? He dropped a Kendrick with the super sticker. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, man. I'm gonna need these donations because I'm not making no money off these videos with them on my ass. But anyway, editor, go ahead, go crazy, go as hard as you want, just not too far, but go as hard as you want. It's gonna get downvoted. His name is really out there. They got my IP, I guess. All right. Anyway, here's the video I have for the Mizkids, and this is just for you guys. I saved it for you guys. I really did. So enjoy.
I learned more about who I was from my haters. I had no idea I was even important enough to be hated on the level I was hated on. I couldn't even defend myself because I was shocked that you cared enough to write anything about me. Who am I that you would care anyway? Your hatred of me helped to tutor me into understanding